today?
I am awesome. How are you?
I am fine as well. I see you got the hair pulled up today. Got a
I
whole
did
different look.
because
It's nice.
thank you. It was like that time where I don't know what to do with my hair. Let me just pull this all the way up. And I have some hairpins sticking with somewhere up in there. That's not on my scalp. So,
I said, as long as we're not poking into your head, we're good, right?
right, right. So yeah, it is. I was just like, okay, I don't want to do. I don't feel like curling my hair. I don't feel like doing too much of anything. But oh, I haven't done the bun in a while, so yeah, show my neckline.
There you go. Absolutely. Yes,
Yes.
Alina is already in the room and asking for reading. Alina and Muskan, yes, absolutely. Let us know if it's general and specific, and then specific, let us know what that specific reading might be, or specific
Yes.
question might be. And
Yes.
Alina has already done that, which is nice. And same thing for you, Muskan. If you want a reading, let us know if it's general or specific, and if it's specific, then let us know what that specific question might be. Hello, Terry. How are you? I would love a
Hello.
specific thank you. Absolutely. Terry was in the reading last night, actually. I remember.
Yeah,
And
I saw the name come up, so I was like, oh,
mhm.
okay.
Terry T. And actually, I think Terry, you were there last week as well. So Terry's
Uh-huh.
becoming one of our regulars. We love it. We love it. We love it.
Part of our soul tribe. Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. I see that Facebook and YouTube are on. So Twitch is not yet there, but I'm sure it'll be there soon. Twitch is always a little lagging behind. There's
Well,
Twitch right
Twitch.
there.
I
Angie
was
Ace
just about to
5.
say I just got the your whatchamacallit on Twitch. So
The notice, yeah, A5 says, just popped in there. Good morning, Angie. Hope you rested well last night. The energy was popping.
it was
so,
popping. I
so with that
stayed as long as I could stay up
said, that time
without
difference
them
is a bitch,
eyes getting heavy. I'm like,
right?
okay, all right, yep. And then I probably fell asleep and woke back up, and I'm like, y'all still going. It's awesome.
Well, I tell you what, we had a few weeks ago. We had in the evening, we had some UK folks come in, and they were on, and the one person was like, "It's 4:30 in the morning. I guess I better go to bed."
Oh
They were watching at
wow,
4:30 a.m. their time. They were still watching. It's like holy moly.
wow, yes.
So so we're going to start with readings, but before we do that, Shauna, you want to do a celebrity read? If you have do you have anybody in mind? Last
Were
night
you was gonna ask me this?
we did Wendy Williams last night.
Yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
Um, I don't know. Who do you have in mind? Let me see.
I'd have to have in mind before I do that. Some people think I don't have one. I've lost it.
Oh my gosh, if I had the drum set, I would damn sure do the two.
Oh my goodness.
OMG.
Yes, Yasmin, I will add you to the list. Let me know if it's and welcome in, by the way, and let me know if it's a specific or general question. Good morning, KK, as well. And yes, we add to the list, but let me know what it's specific or general question. Oh, thank you, Angie. Angie likes blue on me. Last night I had red, and I was thinking, man, I was vibrating. It was like,
You was
whoa.
vibrating.
It was like I looked at the screen. I'm like, man, I'm on fire, and literally.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Yes,
it
I
is
know
nice
that's right with the
to
red shirt.
so who did you come up with there, Shauna? Anybody specific?
OMG.
Hmm.
Oh man. Oh no, I did not think of anyone because I was too busy um looking at the comments and looking at the blue shirt. So let's see. I guess we can do okay, the first name that came up was Halle Berry.
Okay, let's do Halle Berry. There's a reason then, right? Angie says, Shauna, I love that updo. You look so youthful. Yes, she
I
does.
know,
Yes.
right? I brought the youthness in, that energy. But thank you, love.
So
So Halle
let's do
Berry.
Halle Berry. Halle Berry. I haven't seen her in a while, but I'm getting the
Well,
feeling like
she did this one like a Super Bowl commercial,
okay.
and she's got that new movie coming out.
I was just gonna
Or I
say,
think it's already out. It's like that space movie or something.
okay. See, I was gonna say I haven't seen her in a while, but I'm feeling like there's a movie there coming. So,
Yeah.
so I guess I think, but it's interesting because she took, yeah, she kind of disappeared, and I didn't even know what happened with her. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I guess she just took a break.
Yeah, because she worked on this app, like this workout app. She
Hmm.
partnered with someone and
Hmm.
was doing some stuff with that. And I feel like she's coming more back into getting out there to stay
Hmm.
busy, to do things because as I had pulled the cards and the cards that had already came out was the Nine of Swords that
Uh
came out.
huh.
And that is like, a little bit of, in the head, a little bit of which way to go, what to do, what's coming up. She has some things that's on her mind, like literally on her mind, where she's not sleeping at night, where she's like up, and it feels like it's a big decision that she has to make because the Two of Swords is here. And it's like a third party is involved with this, whatever the decision is, because of the um Three of Swords here. But what's so awesome, we have the star here for her, and that is saying what the decision that she's going to end up making with this third party is going to bring in some alignment, where it's going to allow her to be um, more involved, more vulnerable as well. I also feel like with this Six of Swords, is going to have her moving forward in her career, just uh, like staying on course with her path. And with the Hanged One being here, she's like surrendering to herself, to her gift, and knowing what her impact is and how big her impact is when it comes to her decision making of what she wants to do, the type of role she wants to play, and having more control in her life instead of a lot of being told what to do. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm.
What are you feeling?
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Hello, Paru. Buko, hello.
I'm gonna change the decks because I'm getting a different feel for her.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, Creating Balance. I'm reminding you of Alicia Keys.
Better take that.
I will definitely take that.
Absolutely.
And I love her too. So yes.
Yeah. And yes, Lex, you're definitely on the list. Also, Guko, you are on the list. Parul,
Thank
we
you,
have you on the
Guko.
list now. Blessings. If you want a list, yes, you're on there as well. Yep, got you guys. Let's see. This is again for Alicia Keys.
No,
Enchantment.
Halle Berry.
I mean, oh, sorry, Alicia. Okay, let me remix these
Yes.
cards because Alicia Keys was on my mind just that. It's like, oh, planted a seed. Okay, now we know who we need to read next, don't we?
Right. Definitely.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. I love that.
Right.
All
That was
righty.
hilarious. OMG.
Abundance. Halle Berry. You know what it is when you see this card, Halle Berry got to a point where she's like, you know what? I feel life is great, and I think that this kind of just had, she felt like she had nothing else to prove. She just needed to
Right.
just kind of take a break and just kind of enjoy what life has given her because life gave her an abundance. And so she kind of just took some time off to just kind of relax, chill, and do something different because she had been doing this for a
Right.
long time. She needed a little bit of space again, so she took a little time. I wouldn't be surprised if the retreat card comes out here because again, she took
Mhm.
a little time, she took a little space, and she kind of gave herself a few options to do some things in a different way, which is nice. She also
Right.
took care of herself. She did some body care. She did some body work.
Mhm.
And this body work can be external, but it also sometimes can be internal. And when you're
Yeah.
looking with this on the Serenity card, they kind of tell you that it's
Within.
internal as well. So again, she
Mm-hmm.
was doing some inner work as well, trying to find her way back to the Halle Berry she once was, or maybe again, she was searching for something. So when she took
Mm-hmm.
that break, she was searching for something. She was searching for like a new meaning, a new understanding of what she wants. Because again, that there is a time where when you have enough or when you have too much, you're like, okay, what do I do? And I think that's where she
Right.
was at. It's interesting because she was following some of her dreams. She was saying, what else
Mm-hmm.
can I do? I'm not just this female actress. I am something more. And so again,
Right.
she was following her dreams, following her thing. And she had the good part is she had a lot of support around her.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this is part of that thing. She was again the meditation. Again, that's that inner healing. So I see a lot
Mm-hmm.
of retreat work here. So I wouldn't be surprised if she hit a spot where she felt like again that she was a bit she was doing the same thing over and over, and she wanted to try something different. She wanted to take a break. She just wanted to see what else was out there for her. But she also
Mm-hmm.
wanted to see who Halle Berry is, because she hadn't seen herself in a while. Not the one that we
Right.
see, but the one that she knows. And so I really believe that what this is that she took the break. She found that person. She connected. She
Yeah.
started new projects, seeing that she can be successful in other ways, because she's like, I don't want to be just this. And I think that
Right.
she's now coming back out of that shell, which is wonderful. So
Yeah.
so what I'm seeing
Like,
here is again a return,
yeah.
but I think she has a higher purpose now. I get the impression that
Yeah.
she's really connected in a way to herself, that realized that she needed more than just to be an actress. She needed more for people to see her as something more than just an actress,
Mm.
because I don't think it's just her internal things. I think it's also, she was like, she wanted people to know there was something more about her than that beautiful
Mm-hmm.
facade, that there was something more, something deeper, something more beneficial to the world that she could do. And so I wouldn't be surprised also if we see her doing more in charitable work and more in
Right.
getting out there and being connected. And I'm seeing her doing something with children. For some reason, I'm
Mm-hmm.
seeing her involved with children, groups of children around her, like a reading, a
Yeah.
literacy thing, or some kind of poverty thing. I see her involved in that. So don't be surprised if you see down the road some her out there and saying, can you send money, or can you help us with this or whatever.
Right.
But with kids sitting around her, I just see that. I see the kids. It's cool. So
Right.
that's
I
what I'm
also
doing.
pulled the Four of Swords for her. I'm working with like
Hmm.
two tarot cards. This is
Hmm.
like the crystal cards here. And
Hmm.
so the Four of Swords is definitely that meditation, that's getting back into self,
Hmm.
definitely doing that self-care, reevaluation type of feel, but
Right.
like recuperating, like rejuvenating. That's like I think that's the word I'm hearing, like in bold letters,
Yeah.
rejuvenating,
Yep.
and then also with the Six of Wands being here as well, it's like she's like rising above, and she's on her game now. Like
Yes.
she has her mission, her purpose, and she understands what that is. And she had to come back into self, because there was a lot of stuff that was going on, and it was trying to hit her with that negative,
Yeah.
especially with the ex trying to mess with her about the kids and getting custody and things like that. So she just went into a dark space a little bit, because she had to pay him alimony and child support and all of
Hmm.
that type of stuff. And now that she's in a better relationship, but a better relationship with self. And that's what I definitely feel when it comes to her. Like, she is really bossing up into her own and really understanding what her soul mission is really about. And that's really, you know, so.
Lost you for a minute there. You froze, or I froze. I
Okay.
don't know. One of us froze, but you're
Okay.
back.
All right.
You were in mid sentence.
Oh, wow. I don't even know what sentence I was on. So,
Me neither. I was just captivated by the frozen. It was like you, like a supermodel. Snap, snap, snap.
oh, yes. All day. I'm giving it. I'm giving it
Exactly.
to
You're
them.
working. You're working the image today, Miss Alicia Keys.
You know? Keys on today.
Exactly. You got the keys too hanging here with the earrings,
I
right?
know, right?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Well, I guess we better get to it. People will probably be bored to tears, but hopefully, Halle Berry, if you ever get this, you'll see that we connected, and hopefully some of this will resonate with you. I believe it will. I
Yes.
believe we did connect to you. The energy seemed so amazing, and
Yes.
it was wonderful to be in that energy for just a little while. With that said,
Right.
let's get rolling. Our first on the list is Elena. And Elena had a specific question. And
Okay.
let's see, Elena's question is here. And what is coming in love for me? Will I find love this year? Which month of this year?
Oh, real quick, Pablo, I am doing well. I hope you are as well. Pablo, you're such a great supporter. I love you. You're so awesome.
Let's see who else did we miss that popped in. KK, good morning. We Lex Mix. Good morning, Lex Mix. Nice to see you. Haven't
Yes.
seen you in a few days, and so it's nice to see you back. Hopefully, you are well and not freezing over there.
Right?
Let's see who else popped in. Meryl, nice to see you, Meryl. Saw you last night. Welcome back this morning as well. Paro again, yes, good to see you. Rosa, yes, absolutely. Good to see you, Rosa, and we can add you. Let's see. Actually, let me put Rosa right here. And Rosa, let me know if it's going to be a specific or a general reading. And looks like you did that, which is nice. Let's see who else. We have Pam. Good morning, Pam. Good morning, Pam Frank from Houston. Don't forget Pam's Glam. If y'all want some nice jewelry, Pam's
Yes.
Glam. We have Nibs. Welcome, Nibs. Yes, you can be added. And then Angela, and Angela, good morning. And Angela's like, Don, I don't think I have ever had a better reading than the one you gave me. It's great to see you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Awesome.
I love the compliments. It's nice. It works too, by the way. It does butter me up. I'm loving it. Yes. 99 at 14. Yes, you can have a reading and nice to see you. Goodness, let's see. Chen, good morning. Yes, we can add you. And Glenda, yes. So hopefully, I think I've hit everything. Rem, good morning, Rem. Yes, I see you.
Ram.
Glenda, good
Yes.
morning. Holy moly, people just popping in. That's good. There we go.
Okay. That's awesome.
So let's see who I didn't add. So we are doing Elena. What do you have for Elena there, Shawna?
Okay, let me quit playing with these cards. The other deck. I was playing with the other deck just to see what was happening, but I was just seeing everyone that was popping in. Hello, Grand Rising, High Rising. So, Alina, the question is, what is coming in love for me? Will I find love this year? Which month? All right, details. So, all right, so we have the King of Cups. First card. So definitely there is someone that's going to be approaching you that is emotional bound, like all the way put together, very controlled, and work off of feelings and expresses them very well, and is that type of strong person, and also that person that will go with the flow, um, and really they're creative in a way. You have the Knight of Cups here as well, and you know what's so crazy is when you have the king and then you have the knight. So I feel like there's going to be like two people trying to approach you. When it comes to this, it's like you're going to have some options with this, and both this is, you know, emotional balanced, and very like in touch with themselves, and very secure and very confident with themselves. So you're gonna have, like, I see like maybe two um, different ones. You're gonna have a mature person coming to you, and a like more of not immature, but just like young feel like, and is growing into that mature type of factor, that stage. Now you have the Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords is definitely allowing yourself to take care of self care as well, making sure that you are resting and sleeping good, and keeping your mind off of the am I going to find someone, because it's like two people are going to find you. They're looking for you as much as you are looking for them, but you have to almost let go of that attachment, and stay focused on you. Once you do, which is awesome, there's a Three of Cups here. The Three of Cups is definitely, the celebration of something new, of a new friendship, a new relationship. But you're going to be surrounded around folks that 100% support you and uplift you. But then it's also this new feel of a new friendship per se, to start off with, hints of relationship or whatever it may fall into. Now you have the Empress card. The Empress card is here, of being that boss, and making sure that you are taking care of self, when it's like, being that diva, being and having confidence in yourself, and showing that beauty. And that's what they will fall in love with. That's what will also bring in, uh, these two guys, or these new relationships into your space, into your realm, into your world, where you are definitely acknowledging how beautiful you are inside and out. You have the Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups is definitely, being down to earth, you and making something that was, nothing, and made it into something that, and that could be the relationship. But when you have the Queen of Pentacles, as well, I feel like this is you taking care of self, making sure that you have really tapped into your passion, your gift, your work, your career, whatever it may be. And this is going to be a journey. This is not going to happen like overnight. These relationships is definitely not going to happen overnight. So this is going to be like, a little bit, not just like right now. Now I don't know about the month. I'm not hearing a month right now. I do hear that it will be this year, but I don't hear what month. And that was a lot. So sorry. So, but you asked for detail, child. So I was trying to go as detailed as possible.
Ask and you shall receive.
Right? Good gracious.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Elena, as the question popped up and I was thinking about it and kind of rolling it through my head, I would think that the question of, are you looking for love or are you looking for a relationship? Because I'm seeing a relationship coming, but it's not going to be that love, the one love, the amazing love. That's not the love that's right in front of you. The relation I see you in one or two different relationships this year, actually. So again, it's like getting
Right.
in, getting out, getting in, getting out. And so if you're looking, and I don't, and those are going to be kind of love, love light, love could be, but
Yeah.
they're not the ones. They're going to be relationships that are beneficial to you. They're going to be relationships that work for you because you're going to learn and grow through those relationships. But you have two in front of you this year that again you're going to be in and out. Not well, in and out's a whole nother story, but we're not going there. That's some Kundalini energy. Clutch the pearls,
I
but
don't have my curtains.
absolutely no, no. Jeez. Anyway,
Oh my gosh. For the first time, I did not say this.
I
This is you.
exactly. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so yeah, usually I'm the straight guy. I kind of lay back and just play off of Shawna, but today like ding. Anyway, no. So
It's
seriously,
you.
again, two relationships in front of you. They're going to be ones that you'll get into. You're going to want them at the moment. They feel right, but you're going to find some reason why they're just not that relationship. The one. So
Right.
the one is not coming this year. I don't see that happening this year. I see it more down the road of next year, maybe the next. I can't foresee yet that relationship, but what I do see are two of them this year that will be good relationships, but they're not going to be the one, and they will end, and you move on, and you will learn and grow from those relationships.
Hmm.
So good advice, good and bad. Good, you're going to have some relationships. Bad, is it the love? The love? It's not going to be the love. It's going to be love, but not the love that you're hoping for. And that's okay, because when that one
Right.
comes along, you want to be prepared. And these relationships
Hmm.
help build you up and prepare you for that one. So keep that in mind.
Absolutely. I was just about to say the same thing. With this, as when I look even deeper with the cards and seeing the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, this is definitely all about you. These relationships are going to be lessons per se, like for you to make sure you know exactly what you want, and the universe is going to provide that. It is no more of that looking. Now you're going to know. It's that feeling, and it's going to come to you.
Super. Hopefully it helped you, Elena. Hopefully gave you some direction.
Yes.
And let us know as things develop. Let us know. We would hope that we're wrong and you find Mr. Right tomorrow. But then again, we also would like to win the lottery, the big lottery.
Absolutely. But
So
we gotta play it.
Exactly, always possible, but you gotta play the game.
Stay positive. Stay positive through
Absolutely.
this whole whole process, whole journey, because this is a different journey for you, of growth, and this is definitely growth for you.
Yes. Terry T, you are next in line. And your question is, I'm worried about the next month because I'm going to be rotating into the ICU and I had a lot of conflicts previously. Was hoping I could get some guidance. Thanks. Good vibes. Let me look at the cards. Terry, were the conflicts with the nursing staff? Was there one or two people in the nursing staff who helped to make that environment not very healthy for you? I'm getting it. I'm sensing the conflict is somewhere in that direction.
So you want me to go ahead, because these cards just flew out.
Go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, all right, Spirit, I hear you. Don't yell at me. I know. All right, you got the Seven of Cups. You're feeling stuck. You're definitely feeling stuck in the situation of what to do. Spirit is telling you to stay positive. And it's kind of with that Hierophant, what is going to be happening. And what's so great about this is like, when you have the Sun and the Hierophant right beside each other, it's like, all right, appreciate this, what's going on, appreciate the situation, because this is going to elevate you, where it's like, now you need to learn these things, these new things that's coming your way, because you're going to have a decision that you're going to need to take action on. And the decision is for your future, your main thing. And then what's so awesome, right beside it is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is definitely whatever decision that you pick, or whatever department or whatever it may be, to elevate you, to expand, and to get rid of the conflict, well, to leave the conflict per se, is going to benefit you financially anyway. Either way, it's going to bring in the abundance that you're wanting anyways. And it's like getting what you've been asking for. When the Devil comes up, because there's some changes is going to happen. And this is like a door open for you, for this to happen, for this change to happen, that is almost like holding you back from moving forward. What do you have?
Well, I'm back on again, back with it seems like some of the conflict with some of the nursing staff and
What the work? What his coworkers?
yeah, the nursing
What
staff
the coworkers?
specifically.
Okay.
Nursing staff specifically, I don't know for sure, but I'm getting the nursing staff, and and the question is again with that rotation, those conflicts. The nurses are going to be there. The nurses are going to be the same. The question is how can you avoid the situation or work with the situation. You first of all, Terry, you need to assert yourself, and assert your position. Remember, be who you are, be proud of who you are and what you've done. Yeah, they have experience. Yes, they have a longer experience with what they're doing than what you've done, but make sure that you are asserting yourself and reminding them that, you know what, I'm learning, I'm growing from this, but at the same time, I am already a physician in training, and if I'm at this point, then there is a specific amount of respect that I am due. I don't care who you are, you owe me a little bit of respect. So I think you have to be a little assertive. You have to lay down some guidelines and have the conversations. Sometimes it's easy not to have the conversations, and maybe you avoid those conversations previously. But this time, if it starts up, you got to take control and say, you know what, I got to draw a line here. I don't know what the problem is. We need to work through it because we have to work together. And so lay it out for them and talk to them directly and tell them exactly where you stand. You don't have to be bitchy about it. You don't have to be mean. That's not your, I don't get that spirit from you anyway. I don't at all. But what you do need to do is have a conversation and say, you know what? We don't have to like each other. We don't have to be friends. We don't do it, but we do have to work together. So let's find a common way which we can move forward with this. And again, remind them, I would say assert your dominance, but it's not so much dominance. It's just remind them that, you know what? I've come this far. There's a reason why I've come this far. I've been given this opportunity because I have something to give. And so you need to work with me to make sure that this gift is truly developed properly. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, you're probably going to have a little bit of conflict initially, but what I would say is take control, set the standard, set the baseline, and let them know we're not doing the same thing last time. That's not happening. That kind of deal. Hopefully it helps you, Terry.
Focus on what you want. Yeah, focus on what you want and make it happen. Like,
Yes,
just stay focused and take that action. Be assertive, doggone. You know.
exactly. Yeah, sometimes you got to plant that stake and say, you know what? This
Absolutely.
is the hill I die on kind of deal. You're
Well,
like, you know
hot
what?
damn.
Absolutely. Like, you know what? We're not doing this again.
Yeah.
And so,
Right.
one of us are going to be
Right.
going down before this is over, and it won't be me. You know, that kind of deal.
Absolutely.
That's kind of the way I see it. Hopefully it helped you, Terry. And again,
Yeah.
it's much better experience next time. This time coming through ICU, you're going to be fine. ICU is quite an intense place anyway. It really, I mean, the energy there is, it's interesting because I've been in ICU wards, and it's very calm actually, because again, everybody is in a very, very rough state. That's why they're there. But at the same time, the tensions can be a bit high because again, you're dealing with true life and death. You're dealing with life and death moments and decisions. And so
Absolutely.
and my spouse is a doctor, so I know of what I speak, as Shawna knows.
Mhm.
So yes, been there, done that, understand that to a degree. Absolutely. I'm not saying that I understand completely, because I don't. I'm not a doctor. I'm the lawyer.
The lawyer.
Exactly.
Hello for everyone that just came in as we were
Yeah.
doing that reading.
And next is
Beautiful
creating.
Sagittarius.
Oh
Go
yes,
ahead.
yes. Go, no, go ahead. Yeah. Say hello
I
to
was saying hello and to 90 Nino and Dominique. Hello. Kina. Hello, my love.
And Angela. I think we didn't see Angela. Yolanda, and Yolanda, welcome in from Virginia. Yolanda tells me that I asked her if it was cold there, and she says yes. I missed it all last night. She missed our thing last night. She said, glad to catch this morning. It's a bit cold and rainy today in Virginia. Yesterday was 70 and beautiful, but today it says, but every day is a beautiful day, even more with y'all. I can't even read. So wonderful, Yolanda. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, love. Thank you. I don't miss being on that side anymore.
And
Oh,
beautiful
in North
Sag.
Carolina.
Exactly. Beautiful Sag, welcome in. Saw that too.
Yes.
So, and now I'm looking for creating balances question. And I saw one pop up, but where is it? Come out wherever you are. You fell from a star. You fell very far.
Okay.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay. It said, okay, your time, it will be 8:21:30.
8:21:30. Okay.
You see it?
Yes, there we go. Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, we working with the chat. I'm so glad the chat is in here with me, and I don't have to go to another page.
For those of you who did not were not on last night, I had Shauna, I mean not Shauna, Angie and I had an amazing opportunity. Angel Eyes, who comes on quite often, came through town, and her daughter, Creating Balance, lives here, and the two of those got together with Angie and I this weekend for breakfast, and it was so much fun. I'm telling you,
And I
as
missed it.
I know. And we were going to take a picture. We got so involved in the conversation. And I even said it during time. I said, we need to take a picture and send one to Shauna, one to JoJo. JoJo, by the way,
Yes.
is the daughter of Angel Eyes and sister of Creating Balance. And I said, we have to take a picture. And then I had to rush out of there real quick because we ran late. We started at 8, and by 11, we're still there. We chatting away. And I'm sure the waiter was like, excuse me, this is my tip time. You're working my
Y'all
table.
messing with my money.
Exactly. So he's like, "Can I help you with something else? Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, we're fine." I'm like, "Oh man, you got a good tip though." I gave him a good tip. We're good. But yeah, we talked and talked, and they were so much fun, and it was so wonderful. You know, you go in there thinking, "Okay, we're going to spend an hour and see what happens," and before you know it, 3 hours are gone, and you're like, "Whoa, what
Hey.
happened?" But we didn't get
Yep.
the picture. We got out of there without the picture, and I was like, "Oh
Darn it.
man." So,
See,
but
when family get together, it's like, okay, wait a minute. There's no time on that.
exactly. But I tell you what, their energy and sense of humor is amazing. So it's wonderful to see them, and they're always here. We love it. We love it. And with that, we're going to read the question. That is, can you give me some insight? I have been seeing a lot of animal Reiki. I can't say that word right. Anyway,
Reiki.
it's like, is this a sign that I should be doing this in my business? I have thought about it, but don't know how to go about it. Any advice on how to do it?
Okay. Can
Oh,
because it's
absolutely.
itching. It's itching.
I
It's
know.
itching.
You're like
It's like, yeah,
like a little kid. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream.
please.
Me want.
Right. OMG. And that is yes. You are receiving that sign. That is a sign for a reason. Start getting into your research. I say yes because I am a Reiki practitioner as well. So, and I saw a bunch of signs before, and I was like, what in the world? Why am I seeing this? Why is things coming up? And went to what was it? It was like a class. It was like what was no the second time. It was the second class I went to with Don and what was it? The psychic class on Monday. And I believe what's his name? Scott?
Scott. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He channeled Gabe. Is it Gabe
Gabe. Mm-hmm.
that he channeled? He channeled Gabe and he connected with my energy, and boom, that comes up as part of what I should be working with, especially um, having this light energy and working with this light energy and how to understand how to work with this light energy. And then horses came up, and I'm just like, okay, I love horses, and what are we doing with the horses? And it's literally he saw me with a horse adding light and speaking to the horse. As I say that, my hands are super super warm like the inside. So I know that when I speak about it and how I feel about it, I feel light all the way around, like especially in my hands. So when that comes up as animal Reiki, tap into that as a gift, and it's going to open, and it's not just going to limit, it's not going to just keep you and limit you into the animal Reiki. It's going to expand you because this light energy is very powerful, and when you harness it, it's already there, and spirit is saying, all right, it's time to use it, it's time to it is time to take action. And when I say that the cards that flew out was the Queen of Pentacles. This is definitely tapping into this gift, this new this new um like craft, this new skill of yours, but it's already in you, it's just being awakened. And this is definitely stepping you up. And as I say that, the rabbit is in the picture with the Queen of Pentacles, and that's awesome. That's definitely tapping into nature. That's actually working with nature, healing nature, heal and using Mother Gaia, that power, that energy as well, to harness it and to help heal to animals and even others, living beings. You have the Nine of Cups here. This is definitely taking you up to that confidence level of like, look, let me get my little stuff together, let me get my research together, and really boosting your confidence up of like, all right, I understand this. I have taken the classes. I have, and you can do a lot. I don't know where you are at. You were in Arizona, right?
Mhm.
Creating balances in Arizona. So there's a lot of classes that you can take that is legit, and start off with the, first level of Reiki, becoming a Reiki practitioner, and even understanding, you're going to get into the chakras. You're going to definitely get into, and I know for a fact that the animals have, different chakras all the way. I don't know if it's more than us, but it's very, very a little more in detailed, but just as well as our chakras. But then you have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is definitely saying full steam ahead. I am ready to do this. I am so determined. I have this drive now. So definitely, I'm gonna shut my mouth. Definitely get into animal Reiki. I am a
Yes.
Reiki master. See, OMG, this is another branch from that, and to really step into the animals. There's a calling for that.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Um, I think the let me read the question one more time. Can you give me like the so you're yeah, if you're if I'm seeing right, are you asking should you be doing Reiki on the animals as well? Is that what, because if that's not what you're asking, then I'm kind of directing you. Okay, I'm directing you that I think that you should be considering doing Reiki on the animals. If that is your question, yes, the answer is yes. If it isn't your question, then I'm saying the reason why you're seeing the animals may be the sense that you should be looking toward the animals, because the animals can respond to this as well. And it's interesting. We had a conversation in our group one time, and we actually had somebody bring an animal, and this animal is an autistic dog. I didn't know something like that existed, but it did.
Me neither.
And yeah, and that dog was getting, I think it was Reiki treatment to help it with its anxiety and its autism. There is a business out there. There is a market for animals, energy healings for animals, and they do
Yes.
the same thing. Even in churches, they have the prayer Sundays where they bring the animals and they pray for the animals or they bless the animals. So I believe there is a strong market out there for it, and I believe it
Yes.
would expand your audience for one thing. And I also think it's a great way to go, because there are not a lot of people who are into
No.
that yet. But I believe that you should do it, and in so doing, you should be reaching out and connecting to more progressive veterinarians. You should be reaching out and connecting to people who do like equine therapy, and people who do who people are involved in equine therapy and those things, because those people in the front lines of how animals should be treated and how animals can treat and communicate with human beings. And the equine therapists, especially, as you know, Tina is very involved with her horses. Her horses talk to her, she talks to her horses. Tina, by the way, is our mentor over here in on Monday nights. And Tina has horse healing, equine healing classes where you spend time with her horses, and her horses tend to heal you and correct things for you. It's amazing. So I say go for it. I think this is an amazing idea. I think it's a wonderful idea.
Yes.
I have a friend in Houston who is a chiropractor, and she started out as a regular chiropractor for everybody. And now she pretty much only does animals, and she has, and horses, or her big thing, horses
Oh,
and dogs. And she does show dogs. She's there with the dogs at the competitions when the dogs are doing
wow.
their running and all, all those things. She is there working on them, and that is her whole field now has become a chiropractor for animals. And who would have
Wow.
thought? And so I think that
Right?
that's a wonderful thing. And again, you would be in a unique marketplace, a unique niche. You just have to find the sources, the way to tap into the right sources
Yeah.
to make that business grow. But I think it's a wonderful idea. I think it's a wonderful idea.
Right. Don't limit yourself with the eight of swords.
Yes.
Keep it keep it broad because it's happening. And
Yes.
the more, and if you are like at the beginning stage of this, girl, let me just put my hand out. I take
Yeah.
kindness.
And the more important thing is that you had the connection with spirit enough to understand that this is something they're sending you a
Right.
sign. Because a lot of people get signs and they don't really see them as signs because they don't understand it or they don't.
Right.
And so it's good that you did, and that's a wonderful thing. So yeah, creating balance.
Yeah.
I think you're on to something, and I think if I were you, I would be pursuing that. I would definitely be pursuing it.
Yes. Please
Yes,
do.
great idea, great idea.
Hello, Athena.
And hello, Seashells. Beautiful Sag,
Seashell
hello
by
as
the
well.
seashore.
Let's see. With that, the next question
Angel
is
Eyes. Hello.
next question is from Yasmin, and Yasmin is asking surgery next Wednesday. I'm nervous about it. Any thoughts? Let's look through the cards. Initially, my thoughts were you're gonna be fine, but I don't know if that was I don't know if it was a psychic
Like
hit or just me. You know, it's like
personal thing.
exactly. It's like you're gonna be. It's like one of those instant. You're fine. You know.
Yeah.
But let me look to the cards because I'm gonna get some objectivity here.
Oh yeah, honey. Let me tell you, you're gonna be fine. You're definitely gonna be fine. The Wheel of Fortune comes through. It's the first card. That's indicating, that goodness, that positivity. Everything is, with that yes answer. You should not be nervous. With the Knight of Wands being here, you are in great hands. Long term, this is benefiting you. With the Ten of Cups here, this is much needed. But remember to stay positive, stay optimistic through this whole thing. This is like going to be like a learning type of situation with the Three of Pentacles. And when the moon comes up, that is that little fear, that is that see, see, that is that anxiety. Scratch that. You are fine. This is going to be a speedy recovery. So don't you worry about it with the Eight of Wands. And trust with the Queen of Cups. Trust this process. Trust the healing. Look at that. Trust the whole this whole little journey for you. But you're gonna be just fine, honey. Keep those vibrations high and keep that that positive around you. That's good. Don't let that negative talk. But I don't see that. But only with the moon. It's only with self. When this is like you telling yourself that, like, okay, I'm getting there. And of course, when anyone says surgery, you're gonna be nervous about it. But you in great hands. And long term, this is going to benefit you, hon. But you're gonna have a speedy recovery. So don't you fret when it comes to the Eight of Wands. You're going to surround yourself and trust your intuition, and you can heal your body and your mind and everything, all that great stuff. So
Amen.
yes.
Yeah, I kind of saw the same thing. Not kind of. I did see the same thing, but a few different cards.
Right.
And that is, first of all, you are losing sleep over this. You are very worried. You can see this. Do not worry. Do not be concerned. You have already laid the groundwork for it. There's already been work done. This surgery is just like a continuation of the process. So this is not the first surgery in the line, but this is moving it along forward. You're going to be fine. Again, this is something, get moving, get it done, because after the surgery, you're going to be able to get moving back to where you were and back to full health. So again, that process is coming. King of Cups, again, deviation. Things have been changing. The plans have been changing. Your health has been changing. And you just go with the flow. Go with the flow. It's going to be fine. Ultimately, in the end, you're going to move forward and be done with all this. You're going to, at one point, this is going to pass. So you're going to be fine. Do not lose sleep over it. Because you can't lose. You don't want to lose sleep right now. Right now, you need your sleep. You need your rest.
You got it.
You need to recover. You need to be prepared. And so you need to focus on your health. and your physical health as well as your mental health. And so make sure they're both in alignment with this situation.
Yes.
You're going to be fine. The surgery is going to go well.
Yes.
And again, this is not the first. This is a continuation. This is kind of like something. I don't know this to be the case, but the cards are saying that this surgery is one of a few. So it's like it's not the first. That this is just kind of the next step in that. So again, this is something they've done many times over. This is nothing new. They've got this, and you've got this. So you're going to be fine. Yes, you got this. You got this. And for those of you who don't know her, I've done readings for her individually months ago, and she's the sweetest, kindest, most person. So she's such a dear person. As I popped my mic off, it's like what?
It's almost like when you was like, this is the first of others to come. I feel like it's not like another big huge surgery. I feel like it's going to be like therapy or like that. Like little procedures, not where it's going to be a huge surgery. It's going to like help you in the long term with this, like when it comes to the therapy part. Like it's all right, surgery is over with, but this is the next thing that you have to heal yourself to go through healing.
Oh yeah, maybe I misspoke because what I was saying is this isn't the first. This wasn't the first surgery. This was a surgery that was part of. Again, there's something else that happened. Other surgeries that took place already. This is an additional surgery. So yeah.
Gotcha.
So hopefully it helped you. Hopefully you're going to be fine.
Yes,
and
love.
You'll be back on here next Thursday morning telling us about it. And you're saying, yep, you guys are right.
Right. And if you type a little woozy, it's okay. We understand.
Exactly. I type woozy and I don't even have an excuse. It's just that bad. I'm serious. Lord have mercy. My typing is as bad as my writing. And my typos. Shawna receives a text from me, and I look at it after I've written it. I'm like, I hope she can figure out this because I don't even know what I said.
You text me something yesterday. It was one word, and I'm like, this has got to be a key word to what he's trying to say. And then I'm like looking at the phone. I'm like, all right, let me see if I can let me put some letters together. No, that don't make sense. I was like, well, I got the big picture.
It is true. Everybody that knows me, my typos are terrible. I am so bad at it. And the worst part is my phone does autocorrect, and it doesn't help me because sometimes it gets me in trouble. I mean, it's changed some words. I'm like, what the hell did I just say? I'm like, oh, no. I'm like, I don't need the autocorrect does me some more damage than I could help because it's like, I'm bad enough on my own. I'm thinking, I don't need help being more of a mess.
That's why I be reading. I'm like, I hope myself. So I will do it like 3 times, and I'm like, that's not what I'm trying to say from the first time. Bump it. Let me just put it, and then after I read, I'm like, oh, I didn't put a or is or that for it to make sense. Doggone it, but.
Oh yes. Oh, I love the thing that she says. Makes it worse. Ha ha ha. Because the autocorrect makes me look like a fool, and it's true. Well, autocorrect makes me look like a bigger fool because I'm already there, so it's okay. I just hope the person reads it.
That's not what I'm trying to say.
Exactly. Lord have mercy. KK says guidance and what will probably happen in 2022 for me. Preparing for college entrance exams. Can I get into my dream academy? What are you getting there, Shawna?
Well, some cards as I was flying out. So we got the Two of Pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles is like you're gonna have 2 decisions to make, and it doesn't matter which way you go with this. Of the decision or per se, it says guy preparing for college. It's going to work out. And this is going to relieve your stress once you receive this news. Once you receive, it almost feels like when it comes to the entry, 2 schools are going to come up, and you're going to do well in those. Like when it comes to the exams, and it doesn't matter what school that you're going to pick, like what college that you're going to pick. It's going to take this burden away, take this stress away that has been eating at you a little bit. And it's gonna, when it comes to the world, that's like you might have to travel to this school, but it's definitely opening yourself up to these great opportunities, these new possibilities that's coming your way. Now you have the Five of Swords of like some inner conflict almost. But when I feel it's like you're going to once you make the choice, you're going to leave some things behind, and it's going to be your choice, not someone else's choice for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're going to be super confident and choosing where you really want to go, and it's going to work out, and it's going to maybe involve you, moving or not being around like so close to, I don't know if you're close to your family, but it's going to seem where you are coming out on your own per se. What do you have?
Um, so let me see if I have this right. KK, hopefully you're still here and you can answer the question. You are looking at entering for the year of 2023, or the year like 2022 to 2023, or 23-24. And the reason why I asked that question is I'm getting a feeling like this is not like immediacy. This is more of a down the road thing. So I'm not quite sure if your timeline, for some reason, I'm getting something next year, not this year. I'm not getting, and I don't know why that is. I do see you're getting a few offers, opportunities at different academies or colleges, as you call them. And the question is, again, choices, like Shawna said. I see that, but I'm stumbling over the timeline. For me, the timeline seems to be again bumping against what I'm feeling or what I'm getting from you. I'm seeing something in 2023, not 2022. So I don't know what that means, and I don't exactly know if you're coming to your end of your school year in 2022 and then going to go into the 2022 2023 2022 23 school year or what. But I'm focusing. What's coming through to me is 2023. I'm seeing it very big for some reason, 2023. So I'm saying lay the groundwork here. Do all that you can. Be prepared for what it is you want to do. Make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. And again, for me, I'm seeing 2023 as your big year. That's the year in which you finally get where you want it to be, and things fall into place. So for me, it's 2023, not 2022. But 2022 is a building year. So again, build. Continue to work, continue to put things in place, make sure that you're ready for this, and make sure that every opportunity that comes along, you snap it up and you consider it, because every opportunity builds on the next. That's kind of where I'm getting.
Yeah.
Where I'm getting.
Some like 3 cards came out: the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and then the Six of Pentacles. So it's like, that new information. This is definitely something that's going to be filling your cup up, but this is like a new opportunity, a new beginning for you. I just don't see, like you were saying, when, like, next year, but I do see that this is going to allow you to use your skills and use your abilities, and being smart with that when it comes to or even enhancing those and sharing this knowledge as well. So that's what I have.
Super. Hopefully that helps you, KK. Let us know if anything resonates with you. Good luck on all that.
Yes.
It's a great time in life with this experience you're going through. So enjoy it. Make sure that you take the time and enjoy the experience, because a lot of times we get so involved in the moment that we're focused on the future and we focus on our goal, that we tend to forget to live in the moment. There's so much you can learn and grow from in this time frame. Don't pass it by because you're so focused on the future. Enjoy the moment as well. And that's not psychic me, it's just me. That's life.
That was advice.
Exactly. Next in line is Lex Mix. And Lex's question is, what is next for me in streaming and spirit work?
What is next for me in streaming in the spirit world?
Now, Lex, have you or if you're still here, let me know. And have you started streaming yet? Have you started? Have you opened your accounts? Have you started looking at ways in which you can get out there and again do what like Shawna and Angie and I do? Have you started that yet? And if not, what are you waiting for? Come on, Lex, you
Right.
got this.
I was gonna say the same daggone thing. What you waiting
Exactly.
for?
Yeah. Yep.
Doggone it.
Yep. Actually, Shauna's the one that kicked me in the butt to make me get online. I've been talking about it, and she did it. And then I saw a video. I'm like, how'd you do that? And she's like, I just
Yeah.
did it. And I'm like, here I was
This
working. I
was
spent so much time planning and planning and planning. And Shauna's like, just do it. And I'm like,
yeah.
okay. So I just did it.
Right. That's the only way. It's like I know I'm about to say something crazy, but this is like busting your cherry type
Ooh.
of thing. Like once
Ooh.
you get on, I know. I was trying to say it not so well at the end, but I'm saying it's like once you do it from the beginning, okay, like all it takes is click, I'm live, and go with the flow and allow spirit to direct you. I do have a bunch of crystals around me. I did it the first time and had a bunch of crystals around me because of that protection, as well as nothing coming at my third eye or anything, and coming into that space, and just I was like at a novice level with this, and now I say I'm not at a pro-ish because we can't figure out this software stuff, but you just gotta go, and who cares how it comes out or how it's delivered. That message is for someone, and someone will receive it and someone will hear it. And just go live for the first time. I mean, start off on Facebook if you have that, or there's so many things out here now and it's free. All you got to do is just upgrade. If after you find out, like, oh, okay, this is working out for me, or I'm using this constantly, and okay, upgrade to that. And then it's an investment in yourself. So please get started. You already on Twitch, so go
And
live
Twitch
on Twitch.
And Twitch
Yeah.
has some of the other some of the various social media platforms have limitations. Like with YouTube, I think you have to hit 100 or 200 before you can go live.
Yes.
With
Yeah.
Facebook, I don't know if they have it.
Wait,
I'm not sure.
unless you on. No, you can go live if you're on the computer on YouTube. It is 100 to go live mobile.
Okay, they must have changed that then, because I thought it was
Mm-hmm.
one minimum for live and then another one for mobile. But with Twitch, you can go instantaneously. And
Yes.
my first live, even though it's funny, I was planning on going live, and I focused on YouTube to hit my number, because at that time you had to have a certain number to go live on YouTube.
Okay.
And so I hit that number, and yet for some reason I'd already put the work, laid out the work, and everybody else they'll do it on Twitch. And Twitch had no boundaries. So I went on live on Twitch, and I did 1, 2, or maybe even 3 lives on Twitch before I moved over. And the reason why I moved over, once I did it, I found these Restream platforms, because I thought there's got to be a way to do this on more than one. And then I found
Mm-hmm.
Restream, and boom, it kind of worked. So again,
Right. I ain't never heard of
feel your way.
this. He
Exactly.
did.
Yep. You're going to feel your way through it. You're going to, as you work through it, you're going to feel your way through it. You're going to feel how it works, what works for you, what doesn't work for you. But the most important
Yes.
thing is just get out there and start doing it. Lex, you already have the skill set. Your psychic abilities are
Yes.
amazing. I feel the energy worker in you. And all this comes through. So we want to see you in live online. So get to it, get started. That's all I can say is
Mm-hmm.
get her done. And that's really not the
Yeah.
psychic in me.
Angie
That's
said.
just me.
Right. Angie said I don't even have 50 subscribers on YouTube, and they let me go live. Well, shucks. Well, there you go. They must have changed a lot of stuff up.
Yeah.
But I had to wait and get 100 to go live on mobile.
Mm-hmm.
But Go forward. I mean, get into these groups. I also would say if you're on Facebook, get into these like community groups where you can promote your when you go live, and allow yourself that broader audience and for the world to see.
Yes.
Flood the news feed, honey. Flood the news
Absolutely.
feed.
Yep. And be in people's windows, be popping in and putting stuff out there and letting people know you're there. And also, Lex Mix, when you are going to plan your lives, let us know. Come online, let us
Mhm.
know. And we will then share that information to everybody else because I'm sure everybody here would love to spend time with you online.
Heck
So
yeah.
let us know when it is. We will promote that. We will promote that and let people know
Yeah.
when you're going to be, where you're going to be, how you're going to be, so they can connect with you. So you have our you
Hmm.
definitely, we're here for you. We will, and all of you. I mean, we like to support the community. We created the community here. We want this community
Yes.
to support each other. You guys are so wonderful to each other, and we want to support you as well. So if you're doing something, let us know what you're doing, and let us know how we can help you. If it,
Please, so we
know,
can come and get on your stuff and be
absolutely,
like, are we in the queue? I want to be in the queue, doggone
absolutely,
it.
that's me. I want my reading. I want my reading.
I want my I
Yes.
want my reading now.
Yes, actually, and for those of you who don't who are like, what? Yes, we do. We get
Right.
readings. We love. I love
Yes.
getting readings from people. So for me, it's like
Yes.
it's wonderful. And it's funny. I don't.
Definitely.
I get readings from a number of people, but there are a few go tos that I must get from them, and those are two of them. I share my screen with, and those two I get my readings
Aw.
specifically for them.
Yeah.
And then there's one or two others in this world,
Yeah.
and then
I
one
feel
of
the
them
same way.
exactly. Yeah. Yep.
I
So
feel the
so
same way
so
when it comes to you. I'm like, Dawn, you got time? You feel like doing a Zoom? Let's get a time together. I
exactly.
got a couple of questions, not a lot, but I got a couple.
Can we talk? Can we talk?
Can we talk?
Butter, smooth as butter.
Uh-huh. And Yolanda, I was shuffling
Mhm.
my own homemade deck. All right,
All
tarot
right.
deck. Right? Show up for you and pursue passion and purpose came out as you were saying that message. Boom.
Amen. Amen.
See?
Yes.
Let me do the snaps for you.
Exactly. And see, Yolanda, you're ahead of me because I've been wanting to put together my own deck. And so I'm loving the
Yes.
hearing that somebody has done it because I know somebody else who was doing it and they got it done. But I have been working on trying to find the right artwork and so forth. And part of me is like, sometimes
Okay.
just forget the artwork, do it.
Just
You
do
know?
it.
Yep.
Start off with the Oracle deck and then because the tarot deck is like it takes some meditation and some but same as the Oracle deck because you're receiving messages from spirit, you know. Same thing. And then it's so crazy is you looking for a particular type of deck and you're like, this deck is not made. Should I make this deck? you know? Because
Exactly.
then you're like, wait, okay. And then it gets in the process, you're like, doggone, I got to find this person and this person. I got to find who gonna print them out. Oh, just do it. I've been
Yep.
saying it for somebody for the longest, and I've been
Yes.
waiting and waiting for that deck to come. Yep.
Yes.
Get behind
Yep.
them curtains. Get behind them curtains.
Oh yeah, and actually, Lex Mix was saying that we need to fix Discord as well. I tried connecting Discord, especially when I was doing it with Twitch, because Twitch lets Discord allow you to communicate to us, and you can actually talk online. But Discord works differently with each of the platforms, and so there's the
I don't even
RTMP
know what that
platform,
is.
which makes things go crazy. Say what?
What is Discord?
Discourse is another an app or a piece of software that also can allow you to actually, if it syncs up properly, somebody can like do a symbol and then a word, and then you can invite them in and they can talk on your, so you can hear them talk to you. And so
Oh, shut the front door.
yeah,
Okay.
but not every platform uses it, and some are not. Some are very contradictory to it, and so it doesn't work for them. But others tend to work, and so I've tried it a few times, and I could not get it to work properly and sync up.
Well, I bet you with Restream, you got to upgrade for that.
Mhm.
Upgrade to another package for
To the
all of
next
that.
level. Exactly.
Right. You're like, nah, I'm not doing this 200. What's the most expensive? It's like the 200 a month.
Well, probably,
$200 a
yeah,
month.
it's something big. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
right. I mean,
So
y'all can help a brother and sister out, but
absolutely. Next in line is blessings, and blessings is I want to I want to know. I'm guessing there is. I want to know, is there romance coming for me, and with this Gemini, maybe close friendship also fine. So romance or a friendship with Gemini. Yolanda says, just started it. You'll just start it. You'll know and feel it once you begin. It flows right. Exactly. Then that's kind of the same thing the same advice we were giving them. We need to listen to ourselves.
Mhm. But that was for you. I felt that message for you to get some cars started, sir.
Exactly. Position,
I'm like,
heal
mama
thyself.
ain't talking to me. Mama ain't talking to me. Mama talking to you.
Exactly.
I ain't the one in trouble here.
Exactly.
That is hilarious. You know how you get in trouble? You're like, wait a minute, hold on. I didn't do it, mama. I didn't. It was
Exactly.
done.
Yep. What are you getting there, Shauna? That
Okay.
was kind of like,
Right. Right. Okay. So I feel, and this is so funny, like the cars are all opposite, like the same color in sequence. See?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we got some cups and some wands. All right. That popped out. And the 7 of cups that comes up, it's saying, you know, like you want to trust your gut feeling. You want to um trust that you will see the truth type of situation. When it comes to the relationship, I feel like you're like trying to figure that part out. Like, should we get like super close, or should we just stay at this friendship? And there is bringing in a little bit of confusion for you. Now, right beside it is the Page of Wands. So there is some good news coming in. I also feel like a new person coming through that's going to share this news with you. This is going to be, okay, let me just stop sugarcoating it. Just say it like it is. I was trying to be nice. I'm sorry. But I just feel like this is a relationship. I mean, a friendship, not a, romance. And I also see someone new, like a new person coming through for you, that you're going to connect with. But it's not going to be like something that's going to happen overnight. The 8 of Cups is here. This is definitely going to take you on this little journey per se. Now, what's so awesome about all of this is the Ace of Wands. That is at the end card of this. And when the Ace of Wands is here, it's definitely indicating a new beginning, a new way of following your passion, and like what it is. When we get these questions, it's like you really know the answer of where you want to take this relationship, and where or whatever it's going to be. You know what it is deep down in your gut. So rock with that. Rock with your gut feeling is telling you, because spirit says, like, look, don't be stuck on this relationship to be figuring it out. Like, are we friends? If it's just friends, or should we take it either further? And I feel like if you wanted to take it even further, you would have done that already. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I see so far. What do you have?
I, Yeah, no.
Mm,
I
right.
don't see it.
Yeah.
I think this is a friendship. I think this is a friendship that will probably be a good friendship and should stay that way. I don't see that
Mm-hmm.
crossing the boundary. I don't see that going anywhere else. But that's what I'm. I that the quick and easy one. Sorry, that's I don't see it going anything more than
See?
friendship. Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, I do see. Unfortunately, I also see some conflict that's going to happen between the two of you, and I don't know what that conflict is, but there's going to be, and it could be because of your feelings versus their feelings, you wanting maybe something more, and then it kind of it builds up in you and so forth. So be careful that you, if again, if you truly want to be, if friendship is just okay, make sure that you don't wind up getting to that space where where there's a little bit of animosity created because you're feeling like I want something more and they're not. It's not their fault. It's not your fault. It just isn't there. So make
Right.
sure you keep that in mind.
Right.
That's about all I got
Stay
for now.
friends. Not
Exactly.
friends with benefits, but just stay friends. Doggone.
Exactly.
That's a conflict right there. Or maybe that's where it was at. And now realizing can't get the cookies no more.
Exactly.
When
Exactly.
that's taken away, you're like, oh, it's the Incredible Hulk comes out. Like, how dare you?
Exactly. Next up is Meryl, and it says, "Will I qualify for exchange program I'm aiming for? It is not anything close soon, but I am preparing. Exchange program for Meryl. I don't know about exchange program, Meryl, but I am seeing coins around you. I'm seeing coins, so I'm seeing
Right.
money coming in. Money coming in.
That's what I was feeling. I'm like, is exchange like money?
No, I think this is a student exchange program.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm thinking this is kind of like a student exchange program. But there's something about money coming around you right now. There's something about money all around you, and I don't know what that is. Money coming in, change coins, which is nice. I'm loving that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see that it's something with a legal type of situation where, okay, I have the King of Swords, you know, here. I also have the Six of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Star, the Lovers, and the Justice. What's so crazy is the last three cards are major arcana. So there is going to be like this major change that's going to happen in your life. There is a little bit of conflict going on, a little, yeah, like something that's going to pop up, like become like a little obstacle per se, maybe. I have the Six of Cups here with the um it's like you're being offered this new this you're being offered something, this opportunity, but it's going to bring with the Star and the Lovers is that alignment and that balance that you have been seeking. This is also with the Justice card is receiving the truth here as well, and it's and definitely having the balance as well. But I feel like this is like a legal type of matter that is going to work in your favor and bring in some balance where it's it's like positive, it's working in your favor type of thing. What do you have, Don?
First of all, I need to give a good shout out to Liz McIntyre. Liz, it is wonderful to see you here. We haven't seen you near enough in class, and so it's wonderful to see you pop in and great to say hello to you. Hopefully, you're doing well, my friend. So let's see. With again, the Meryl, the exchange program. Again, I'm for some reason again the psychically I'm getting money, 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 coins, coins, coins. So I don't know if you're looking at money and funding education, but if you're looking for funding education, it's coming. So if that wasn't your question, I know, but it's in my eyes. So apparently there's some question about whether you can afford the education or something. But yeah, the money's going to be there, funding is going to be there. And so again, if I'm getting that feeling, then it tells you that if you're asking, do you qualify for an exchange program? If that exchange program is indeed part of the education, and I'm seeing the coins, I would make the connection that yes, that the exchange program is going to work, but there probably is going to be a cost element to the exchange program. And don't worry about that money. You will find the money. The money will be there. So the long way around is the way that my symbols work in my head when I'm reading psychically are I have to connect the dots. And again, the symbols were coming through, which was the coins saying the money is going to be there. The money is part of the exchange program, I believe, and it is part of paying for the exchange program. It's not a free program, I don't think, is what I'm getting. And part of the concern is, can I afford this? Yes, you will afford it. Yes, the exchange program is going to come through, and yes, you will find the money. So that's what I'm getting, Meryl. I hope that works for you. And it says the program is a better opportunity money-wise than my current. Hopefully that connects it. Yes, that's great. So yes, I'm seeing that. I think you're gonna be fine. Super.
There is going to be just a little warning. Just be careful around, the people that's around you that is trying to get into that program as well. Because that will bring up some little bit of conflict and probably a little bit of competition as well. So I'll just say, look out for that, because that Five of Wands is here for a reason.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Liz just reminded me, let's make sure we send some healing energy her way. And also Wendy Yates, healing energy her way. The two of those ladies are wonderful, and they're having some little bit of health issues. And so we're sending such big healing energy your way.
Yeah.
And you're definitely on the prayer list as well. So yes, you've got my energy, and everybody else sends some healing energy their way. Again, it's Wendy Yates and Liz McIntyre. Absolutely. I asked earlier on the chat for Guko and Paru, who were next two in the list, to give me their questions, because I've been trying to find their questions and I haven't been able to find them. So Guko, oh, here it is, Guko. There you go. Yep, I just I said it.
Say, wait a minute.
Exactly. I remember it popped up, but I didn't see it, but then it just was there. Super. Thank you, Guko. Guko's question is, I told you about the huge exam I'm taking toward the end of the year. I found a buddy who wants to work together. Will he be a good friend, and who will help me get connections? How is it looking like when we work together? Success, hopefully. Let's see the cards. From a student of life, somebody who's been a student forever because of all the damn degrees and stuff I've been through. The one thing I will tell you, I tend to do very much better with working with someone or a group of someone's, because it helps me to focus. It helps me to stay on track. It helps me to actually study, because I'll say, oh, I'm going to do it, and I'll find every reason not to. Shawna and I had a conversation yesterday about me finding everything I can do other than what I need to do. And so when somebody is there and I know that they're with me, then I tend to do better, because it makes me focus on the topic at hand. So that's just me as a student, telling you that for another student, that it is always good to have that kind of support system around you and use it wisely. Now let's see what the cards are saying. What do you have in there, Shawna? What's popping up?
A bunch of darn cards. I don't. It's like, wait a minute, Spirit. Hold the phone. Oh, this is all good stuff.
Oh, fantastic.
All right, so yeah, first is that Hermit energy. Of course, this is getting back into, doing that studying, doing that work. When it's making sure you also doing your part as well, taking that time out to not just rely on the buddy per se for those connections, but also developing your own connections. You have the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups is definitely of saying that it's like you want to, like, all right, I'm getting tongue tied a little bit. I hear it in my head and I want to say it the way it is coming. It's like Spirit is offering you either this person, but it's also saying believe in yourself as well, because you have just when the Hierophant pops up, you have just as much of power and even the knowledge to hold on and trust your skill, trust that you can make those own connections as well. When it comes to not just relying on someone else to make the connection, right? Now, that person can be the person to like open the door to help you and to invite you in, but you're the one that is know what you're capable of and use your skills and abilities, your own stuff, your own gifts to connect with other people. You have the Six of Pentacles here. This is definitely going to benefit you once you start using your gifts, your and trusting that and having patience with self when the Queen of Cups is here. This is going to take that burden away, take that stress away, because now you are literally um, um, tapping um, into your power, uh, um, your gifts and what it is to when it comes to working with someone. But it's like spirit is like, okay, that's cool that you have this buddy, but know that what you're capable of doing. Don't rely so much on that other person when it comes to the knowledge and receiving the knowledge, making sure you doing your research, making sure that you are, dotting your I's and crossing your T's in this. Um, this successful type of thing that's going to happen is going to you're going to connect with the right person, and that is going to actually help you, but you're going to be doing that type of connection, and this person is going to be like very um, um, super confident and well balanced as well. And this will be the breakthrough with the Ace of Swords that you have been seeking and that you have been looking for. So make sure you are doing your own connections and setting that up, because it's not like you really know that person and that person can be grabbing all that information from you and using that to get their own connection. You get what I'm saying? So it's like almost keeping a side eye and not giving out too much information, knowing what you have going on. But there's a big breakthrough that's going to happen for you out of all of this, as you trusting yourself and believing, and this would definitely be very successful for you.
Well, I don't think I have much more to add. I think you've kind of hit the
Oh, okay.
you hit the bull in the park. I think it's great. Again, for me, it's. I think that working and I'll throw a few cards out because again, I'm not objective in this one. I'm very subjective because I believe again collaborations do very well. Lord knows I am the king of collaboration. I sit on Thursday
Yes.
mornings here with somebody because I think we work better together.
Yes.
I think the energy is amazing. I sit on Wednesday evenings with somebody because I love
Yes.
working with Angie and that work. So that energy is great as well. I go on Monday nights with a group and we all sit around and share and grow. That group has helped me to learn and grow. And so I am not objective in any way when it comes to collaborations and working with people. I am very subjective. I'm like, hell yes. But let me pull one or two cards to get a confirmation
Mm-hmm.
here. And even if they're bad, I'm going to say they're good. Just kidding. It's like, whatever. Yep. Look at this. Again, that's the perseverance card. Yep, moving through. Again, you're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
See, you're with your again, two folks here. Again,
Mm-hmm.
you're moving through. Again, it's a community event. Yep, you're going to be happy this way. Again, this is you can see this two ways. You can see this as the fool flying solo, ready to fall off the cliff because he didn't get help. He didn't see what he needed to do. Again, that's the fool not paying attention. So again, that's flying solo. You fall off a cliff. Working together, you make the destination. You work through all of the conflicts. You work whatever, and you get to the destination. So yes, Guko, there's nothing wrong, nothing bad with working with somebody. Just make sure that you're both on the same sheet of music when it comes to the way in which you study,
Right.
because it's all about that connection. I mean, if I sat here
Mm-hmm.
beside somebody who was different than Shawna or Angie, I do not know I would have the same reaction. I mean, our energies are just in sync. And so
Yeah.
again, it's finding that right person as well. But yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah.
I think you're good.
Don't force it. Don't
Exactly.
force it now, because they connected with you on it, in a way where you're like, oh, okay, you cool, let's hang out, let's study together. But If it's not on that same plane, I'm telling you, it's not going to work. It's going to have you like, what in the world, y'all? And but this is also, spirit is also saying rely on self as well. So ain't nothing wrong with working with nobody, well, with somebody, but at the same time, they need to be in that same frequency as you.
Yep. And that frequency needs to be on high alert as in moving forward.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
With that said, Paru, I sent you another request to give me your question because I still cannot find your question. While we wait for that, though, I do have a question. The next person in line is Rosa, and Rosa asked the question that says, "Can you ask Spirit what blessings will be happening?"
First thing that came up when as I was reading that is financial blessing is definitely coming through. That's like the abundance that I heard, but I heard finance and finding truth because the justice card popped out, and bringing balance into Queen of Swords. This is definitely, being patient. This is definitely you transforming, you maturing with, insight. The Two of Cups here. You're going to be, that partnership is happening, and working with someone that it's like that is from the divine, and you partnering up. It's like a union, a togetherness that's coming through. What are you seeing, Don?
I'm going to turn to the cards because Rosa, I don't know. I don't know what's happening in your life, but I'm feeling like you're going through a bit of an emotional time right now. I'm feeling like you're coming through some, for lack of a better word, some mess. You got some mess in your life, and it has been perplexing you and frustrating you because as I see it, as I sense it, I'm feeling like the Eight of Swords energy, and that is, it's like as you move through. Oh, really? There you go. Yep. And as you move through it, as you're trying to get through it, you don't know which way to go because it seems like every option is not a good option. And so I could be off on this, but I don't think so. I think that there's just some conflict going on there. What I do see is a resolution. Something is coming. It's not going to be next month or 2 months. It's coming somewhere right before summer. Finally, something's going to break, and it's going to kind of start mellowing out for you. And I don't know if and it could be a budgetary issue. It could be financial issue, which is what Shawna was seeing. So it could be, again, a financial issue. But I think the financial issue is what's helping to put the strain on the other conflict. I think that other conflict existed already, and then the finances were just like a cherry on top that kind of created more of the problem. So as you start pulling things away, as you start taking care of certain things, all of it starts falling into place, and all of a sudden, then I think by the beginning of summer, this is going to mellow out a bit, so I think that what I'm seeing is that you're going to. Again, you're going to see a different feeling when summertime comes because, again, things are going to be put to rest. But start bringing closure. That's the key to this. Start bringing closure to those underlying things that are driving all this kind of chaos and this unhappiness. Because as you bring closure to those certain little things, it's not one that's going to make the difference. It's not two. And I don't know what number it will be, but there's going to be that one that when you finally pull it, all of the straws fall and everything then falls into place. So Rosa, hang in there. Keep bringing closure. Again, this mess that I call it a mess because I don't know what better to call it, is going to clear itself. Not going to clear itself up. You're going to clear it up by slowly pulling apart some of the pieces that are playing into it. The finances are going to come in line, and that's what's going to help you. But again, the finances are not necessarily the problem. This is more of a big, complex problem. And so again, take little pieces away at a time. You'll get through this.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Two of Wands popped up as well. So stay focused, stay looking ahead, and
plan.
literally leaving. Yes, definitely start
Yeah.
planning. Take action. Be
Yep.
about that action.
Yep.
Start this movement. Start putting that closure. You
Yes.
know, like shut that door where it doesn't open up no more.
Hmm. Yep. Well, super, super. With that said, next
Yeah.
in line is Parul, and Parul is wanting a general reading.
General.
Parul is so wonderful. He's there here
Yes.
on these two things. He comes on tea time. He is he's sometimes there.
Yes.
It's amazing. So Parul, we appreciate you so much. Thank you, Rosa. We appreciate you stopping in as
You are
well.
so welcome, my love.
Hopefully that it help you. So,
Yes.
oh, I put the thing in. I didn't give it there you go. Parul, general question, general reading.
Paru,
Well,
you got something new coming through. And it's positive.
I
Okay,
say,
all
take
right.
it, take it, take it.
Good gracious. Okay, so check this out. So the Page of Pentacles is the first thing. This is an offer. This is some type of some money, some news of how offer of money coming through, and this is like a positive type of situation. This is definitely keeping the energy up. This is definitely something that is going to be very good for you, and this is going to allow you with the Page of Cups to be creative and to be open to your intuition, to allow your intuition to guide you, that inner guidance guide you into this in whatever this offer is going to be for you. You have the King of Cups here. This is what I feel like this is you finally getting and being in control of your emotions. This is really stepping up and to bring that balance in, and literally going with the flow and allowing yourself to be guided, and you trusting your guidance. You have the Ten of Swords here. This is something that is this is a cycle that is definitely at its completion state, and where there's no more anxiety, there's no more worrying of what to do, how to do it, when is this going to end. It's ended. This now, it is completed. Now, and then you have the Seven of Pentacles here. And the Seven of Pentacles feels like, all right, I put that out there. Now it's growing. Now what you have invested in is now it's like you reaping what you sow type of thing. And literally you have seen it grow. Like whatever that you have invested is your time or money or whatever it may be. Now it is up and out. It has grown into something that's great and ready for the world to see. What do you have?
Oh, I guess it would help to shuffle. I was typing.
Oh, so you was doing the work.
Yes. A number of people joined in, and I don't want to blow you off, but unfortunately, we have closed the list and for the day, and so join us. The thing was just make sure you join us next week and get in early and ask for a reading, and you will get one. I am sure.
Yeah.
Kina123 wants to know why I am not in the list. I am curious about that myself. I did not see you pop up before everybody else filled in. That could be my misguidance. I don't know. But yeah, I took them as they came. I took everybody. I wrote the first. You wrote the first? I'm looking at my list, and I wrote as people popped in. I wrote everybody down as they popped in and asked the questions. Kina, if we don't have somebody, if somebody does not, what do you call it? If somebody isn't here when we do the reading, and I have to ask them a question, then we can add you, because I don't. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. I didn't know. I took them as they show up. Yes, 99. You are on the list. I showed the list already. You are on the list. You actually are coming up. we are doing right now, we're doing Parole. We already did Rosa. Nibs is after this, and then it's 99. So yeah, you're very, very quickly moving toward the top of the list. Let's see. So I threw the card. Temperance card popped out. It sprang out. And so Parole, the Temperance card is patience and it's balance. Make sure you're finding balance in your life. Make sure that you're finding that that the happiness between things, and that finding a way to navigate those things. Something happened and I just lost my chats. So I don't know what happened. So anyway, but yeah, Pablo, balance, and finding that peace and tranquility between chaos and peace. Make sure that you're focusing on that. Let's see. Vicky, you find us on socials on YouTube under Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Also on YouTube is it Naturally Divine Goddess on YouTube? Which one is it? Naturally Divine Goddess?
I put the link tree in the
okay.
But
I'll put that up there too. But yeah, if you go to, oh man, I just went in the wrong place. If you go to YouTube and just type in Sonoran Mystic Tarot, it'll pop up there. And so that is I just posted Shawna's link tree, which will take you to her various social medias. I'm Sonoran Mystic Tarot across all the social media platforms. So
all the
when
stuff.
you check
you
in,
have to worry
you're
about
there.
what I did.
Exactly. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Pablo, what else do I see? I mean, the cards just keep shuffling, but I don't see. You're getting news. Something. Are you looking for a new job? Are you looking for a new opportunity, Pablo? Because this is it. Maybe even starting your own business. Are you looking at getting into some kind of business? Because this is news coming forward, letting you know that this is the right time for that. The next in line was Justice again. So the Justice card comes out. It's also balance again. When you see that balance card, it's the same as the Temperance in that regard. You see the scales of justice are balanced. It also could be the situation where you have maybe some you put out a lot of stuff and you've put a lot of good things forward, and now it's coming back to you. That can mean that as well. You have the King of Wands again. That King of Wands is that entrepreneur energy. So I think that I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to start your own business. You're in your own business. You're going to get into your own something, because again, when you see this is the news that it's time to get started, and then this is you taking control. When you see the King of Swords in a business situation, the King of Swords is somebody who can make a business grow, but they cannot start a business and grow a business. They cannot build a business. This is the energy of building a business. So when I see this is very clearly an entrepreneurial energy. So this is you taking control and moving things forward. And so with your own business, I see you starting your own business or starting your own kind of side hustle, doing something that is going to represent you and what you are doing. So yeah, and he says he's looking for a job. If I were you, I would be looking at ways to create your own business. And another card just flew out. Your cards are flying all over the place, Prabhu. The Hanged Man. You don't know which way to go. You're indecisive. You're confused. You're frustrated because you're like, what do I do? What do I do now? What do I do next? Again, it's that indecisiveness. So the best part about the indecisiveness is sometimes it's best not to make a decision, but I'm getting the feeling that you need to make a decision. And the decision is, again, creating your own opportunity, starting your own business. This is what I'm being drawn to. This is what the cards are pulling me to. Ace of Wands, there's that new business. I just said it.
Yeah.
There it is, Ace of Wands, new business. So get out there, Pablo. Find a niche that you can do something and create your own business. It's time for you to go into business for yourself. Stop working for somebody else. Yep.
Yeah, it's time now. It's not. Don't sit because you have a timeline of a future or what you think your dreams are going to be. If Spirit's saying your dream is happening right now, we're only catching up to time. Time really doesn't exist. Okay, so we're like really catching up to the future or whatever it may be. So get to going, get to start.
Yes. And be careful of vocabulary. And Pablo, be careful of vocabulary, because those are affirmations. You're saying that in the future, I will have my own business. Well, if you keep saying that, the future never comes. Remember, the future never arrives. You change and you grow, but the future is always there. So when you say the future, you're telling yourself that you're not ready or you can't do this or whatever. So flip the script, own your vocabulary and say, you know what, this is going to happen. this is going to happen, or even worse, get rid of the going part. This is happening. It's happening. So yes, I would say get out there and try to find something. Find what niche that find what you can do and the niche that you can fulfill, and move toward it. I think this is a good opportunity. So let us know how that goes, Pablo.
It's easy to start a business. First thing, and which is the hardest thing to do, is get your business name. Figure out your business name, and then the rest is what your mission is and everything. All of this, the whole outline of putting it together, you putting that, doing the detail, the footwork, and the rest will fall into play.
Yep. And then you connect to your network and you let your network help you.
Yeah.
You let your network help you to grow your business and to make things happen the way that you, do that. And here, Guko says, I think Don should add a join option, which I think is through Discord or something, and says option here on Twitch. So Twitch would be the one to keep the list. That would be a nice thing. Unfortunately, I don't know if that works on the other platforms, and that's the problem. We stream across many platforms. So
yeah.
Can you tell us who is still on the list? Yes, I will show the list. This is Angela asking. This is the list, Angela, and I'll put it up on the screen itself. Right now, we have just finished Pablo. We did Rosa first. Nibs is next, and I have not yet seen a question from Nibs, so we're moving on to 99. And then it's Chin, Glenda, Yolanda, and Wendy. So at this point, Nibs, if you're still watching, you can still pop a question in out of order.
We'll put you in. Or at the bottom.
Oh, we did?
Will I get into SRCC this year?
Okay. I don't.
It's at. Wait, what's the time? 9? No. What's your time? 10? Is it 10 out there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's 10:03.
10:03. Okay.
10:03:09.
We're rolling. Keep them big dogs rolling, rawhide. Lord have mercy. How many of these hips? I don't see it. It's not on my screen. Not yet. I don't.
Okay. It just came up, so it should be right after.
Oh, I see. It just came up. After Pablo, right before Pablo. Okay, good. Will I get into SRCC this year? And Nibs, if you're still here, let us know. Is this like just a yes/no question, or did you want a little more information? What do you have there, Shawna?
Well, I have the 7 of Wands. And this is definitely, that fight, that perseverance as well, but being on higher ground, being, on top of it. I can't say, I don't. So, and then right beside it is the 7 of Swords. So it's got to be little. And then you have the 4 of Cups. And then you have the Page of Wands. So, so what I'm seeing is automatically going to the 7s. It's 77. And what is 77? 77 master number? Is that? Indicates that you will be, yes, okay, for the efforts, and you are on the right path, and you are living and serving your divine purpose due to your efforts and good choices. So I feel okay of this when the Seven of Wands first came out. I felt like you are in control of this and that you are on top of this because you have done all the research, you have done all the things that you supposed to do to get into uh SRCC. Is that's a college? You
College,
said?
commerce, College of
Okay.
Commerce.
Okay.
If I'm right,
And
you can tell us, but I think it's College of Commerce.
okay. And definitely with the four of cups being here, um it's like some other options are going to come your way. Like there's other schools, but the one that you really want to get into, I feel like you know spirit is definitely uh is going to bless you with that, and because you have the page of wands here. So the page of wands is definitely in that discovery, like discovering something new, discovering um um this new adventure type of thing. And then having that message to discover that free spirit and to allow you to um um be in that space. So I say yes. What do you have
Oh,
out of that, all of that?
I saw a definite yes, you have two kings here. King of Swords, which is
Yes.
commerce. This is the commerce card. This is the guy. Remember, I was just saying this is a guy who can come in and run a business, but they can't create a business, but they can run a business. And
Mm-hmm.
this is, and
Mm-hmm.
it's funny because that was just the last reading, but it really strikes here because I was talking about the difference of
Right.
the two cards. So yes, you're going to get in there, and because this is the commerce card, and this is
Mm-hmm.
commerce because money. You're going the money card, the king of money. So yes, not are you going to get in? Hell yeah, you're going to get in. Again, these are the kings,
You're
and
right.
so it's like it's not even a question. And on the bottom of the deck, the overall feeling was ta-da, celebration, celebration with family and friends. What are we celebrating? We're
Mm-hmm.
celebrating you getting in. So
You
yes, I
getting
see you getting
in.
in. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Nibs. When you get out there and you make it, come back and make sure
Don't
you
forget about the
pull
little
us along.
folks.
Exactly.
Don't forget
Exactly.
about the little folks.
Exactly.
Let's get that invite to the graduation.
And afterwards, it's like, share the wealth.
Right. Hook up,
Oh,
you know.
absolutely. Next is who is next? Let me look. Oh, 99. 99, you are next. And 99's question is that one I have, thank goodness.
Okay.
99th question is I need help with finding my passion and my way of life. It's not lie, it's life. I messed up when I typed that. I'm pretty clueless. General advice is also good. Thanks so much. Because I was afraid I was going to lose that. So I had to copy it and move it over. And then I wound up messing up. So I had to retype it. I'm like,
Oh,
holy crap.
I need
The
help
things we
finding
go
my
for this.
in the way of
Chin,
life.
you are next. It's Chin, Glenda, Yolanda, and Wendy. Wendy, I have your question. I do not have questions from Chin, Glenda, and Yolanda. So if you guys could send questions forward, that would be great. Otherwise, unfortunately, I can't read your minds. I can only read your energies.
There's free will in this.
Exactly. What do you got there, Sean? Anything good?
Of course. I say that like it happens all the time.
Exactly.
All right. Um, so I have the Ten of Pentacles here. The Ten of
Interesting.
Pentacles is definitely that long term, that wealth, that success, um, as well, like that accomplishment, that achievement, um, and these are the things that you have set out to be. Now, I also have the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups is definitely an opportunity for you to be creative and trust your intuition and let your intuition guide you. What is it that you love to do? What is it that you don't have to think about doing, and you can do it? Like it's like almost like a hobby, right? Um, where instead you spend this time into doing this, and it becomes a passion type of a feel. And when the Page of Cups comes through, this is definitely receiving like that message from Spirit is to use your to go like okay, I got this from Spirit. You remember when you was a kid and you grew up and talking about, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? It's like going to that type of state, like and to know, because that's when you're innocent and thinking, all right, boom, I can make this dream work, I can make this dream happen, and then that's where that passion comes through. The Ace of Cups is here, as well as this new opportunity to allow you of this new beginning of your creativity and working with that, and welcoming in this new love and trusting what it brings to the table, what it's bringing to your life, not just to the table, I mean to your whole world, because this is going to uplift you. So what is it? It has to be something where you are literally basing this off of that creativity, like your creativity, like either art or music or something that where you're expressing um, um, like what you truly love, or is it the love stuff? So that's what I have so far. What about you?
Um, I was a bit distracted there.
Okay, what's wrong? Why was you distracted?
Busy typing up the last few questions to post.
Oh,
As putting them
oh, okay.
into
I was like, well, who we got? Who we about to beat up?
yeah. So
Okay, so you are social media influence, right? Like, if this is like what you really, really, then that's your passion. Your passion is to uplift and use your creativity into doing that. Even making like maybe starting your own business in that way, for like maybe even a program, developing a program, or so for social media, like a creative way to express yourself. All right, I'm a hush. Go ahead,
I'm
Don.
getting the two of swords, and the two of swords. It seems I seem like you're at a crossroads. This kind of tells you at a crossroads, and you're not sure which way to go. It seems like you've been successful at doing something, but again, you want to do something else. You're kind of wanting to branch off in something, and again, that's why you're asking
Right.
the question. Of course, is it makes sense that this would be here because you're like, okay, what do I do? I'm wondering, is there a Mrs. in your life? Is there somebody in your life that is are you in a relationship? Are you looking at getting to a relationship? Because the question comes out to me is in reference to a female presence that like you're in search of something there. Trying to figure out exactly how that means. Oh no! Have you had a bad relation? Is there a bad relationship that you just came out of, or something like that? Because
Mm,
I'm seeing this broken heart, this things, something's not working in your life. Something is not. Something is definitely not working in your life. Something is you've been hitting this situation, and the problem is it seems like it's boyfriend. Okay, yes. I actually have a boyfriend. Yes. Okay, so you are the female, and you are the female energy here, but it seems like, is there a conflict with money? Is there a conflict with finances between the two of you? I'm getting the feeling like there's a problem there. There's a problem. So I don't know what's going on. But this is the Queen of Wands. Again, you're the entrepreneur. You're somebody who creates things. You can tell you're the influencer because this is somebody
right.
who created something out of nothing. Again, and you are still that entrepreneur energy. It's telling you that when you see this, it's like this is where you need to continue to grow. Now, you don't need to necessarily do what you're doing already. Again, you should be looking at other ways to branch out. As the entrepreneur, remember I talked about the energies. When you see the wands,
Mm-hmm.
those are the entrepreneurs. And so this is you, and this is your entrepreneurial spirit. And so you can create and develop something and grow it. You can do this. You've already done with the influencing side, but I'm telling you, there are other ways. If you look here on the wand, there are other things that can branch off of this. So you can find other ways to do something else that you're feeling more fulfilled about, because I'm getting the feeling you're not quite being fulfilled right now. It's something is not, my broken heart is more job wise. I don't know what to do. Okay, that makes sense. But again, the thing is, again, look here. Again, you go with what you're doing, but find other ways to branch out to take this in a different direction. You don't have to recreate the wheel. You just have to wind up doing it. Be careful about doing something impulsively, finding something and running off impulsively, because that's the warning card. This is saying don't do something impulsively. Your problem right now is you don't have focus. This is the focus card. You're missing your focus. You're seeing so many different options. You're thinking, well, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. But what I'm telling you is stay true to what you're doing already, but find ways to do something that spreads out from it. So in other words, something that branches off from it, be it somehow marketing, be it doing some marketing thing, do some I don't know, do some advertising, do something that, again, reaching out and teaching. You can teach. The thing is, if you're a social media influencer and you've done well, you can now teach other people. So you can create your own teaching platform. Yeah. So again, follow this. Again, you don't have to recreate. Just go off of what you've done already, and then find ways to branch off of it. And again, that's what the success is going to be. You're going to always be successful, though, because this is that sunflower, and that sunflower, which is right here beside the queen, she's always finding the sun, always finding the sun. So you're going to always find the money resource. You're going to be successful no matter what. But as you look forward, make sure again that you focus on getting something created from what you've already accomplished. You don't have to recreate the wheel. So find a way to do it. And if it's education, I'm getting a sense of education. I see you doing education seminars, education something. Go ahead.
That's the same thing that I felt when it came to like that teaching, that you setting up some type of program, and now folks, like, you have the formula, and now you want to share it. And why not make a business out of it? As you were speaking, the Ace of Pentacles came out as well. So Spirit is definitely going to bless you with an opportunity for you to literally step out on your own, and to teach and to share this information for other ones to be great. You already have the blueprint. Thank you. You have the blueprint already. Now you just have to put it together. And it's already set up for you. It's literally all you have to do is just master it. If this is what you love to do, take it and branch off from doing the work for others, and where now you are providing work for someone to help you put this whole thing together, where you are making these modules or some type of like courses or so, and where there's constant flow of money to come through.
And also the good part about doing the education part is you're going to actually do one thing that your influencing isn't doing right now. And then you'll be able to connect to people one-on-one. You'll be able to connect with people and have conversations and share the information and see that positive feedback instantaneously. And so again, it's going to help you in many ways, but most importantly, it's going to help you connect again, because I'm feeling the sense that you feel like you're a bit disconnected at this point. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay. So hopefully
you got the knowledge.
Oh, absolutely.
You definitely have the knowledge, and share that knowledge where it's benefiting you, like all the way, where this is not a job. You know what I mean? This is your passion. This is what you love to do. And you're going to touch so many folks.
Absolutely. So hopefully Nibs, hopefully 90 Nino, hopefully it helps you.
Nino.
I know, it's interesting. How did you come about the name 90 Nino? I am so curious. Not to distract from the conversation in general, but I'm curious about that.
Yeah, you're so welcome. I'm curious too, because I think that is so cool. I mean, as you look at these names, you're like, how did you come up with that? How did you come up with that? Mine, I had a whole list, and I asked Spirit each name. Does this work? Nope. Does this work? Nope. So I'm just like, well, how the heck?
Yeah, let us know, Nino. 90. I keep saying Nino. 90 Nino. Let us know how you came about that name, because I'm just very curious. about that.
Yes, it's
And
pretty awesome.
with that said, next in queue is
Who we
Chin,
have? Who we
who, again,
have?
I don't have a question for Chin, but I do have one for Glenda.
Is Chin still here?
I don't know. I have asked for them to give a question, but they haven't done it yet. So we're moving on to Glenda, and Glenda is, I want to know,
Glenda.
like Glenda the Good Witch. I love it. Remember from Wizard of Oz?
All right.
Yeah.
All I saw was the bubble and coming
Uh-huh.
down, and like with the wand and stuff. You better
Exactly.
do it, Glenda.
Be careful before a house falls on you.
Right?
Be gone. You have no power here.
No.
So Glenda is, I just want to hear from family in heaven, my 2 kids and my dad. I'm going to see if I can tap into their energies. No guarantees. It happens sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. But I'm going to shuffle the cards while we're doing this. Glenda, psychically, I'm picking up, and not mediumship. Mediumship is when you communicate with people who have passed on, and I'm not getting that energy right now. I'm getting energy from a psychic energy level. Is that the 2 kids were younger? You're younger. You're not. These kids are not like. These are not like adults. These are not like 30, 40, 50-year-olds. These are younger people that passed. Am I mistaken in that, or am I right?
As you said that.
Yeah.
So I couldn't pick up the mediumship, but automatically 2 came up. So I'm assuming that's the kids. And then the King of Swords came up. So they are here. They are literally with you. With the 2 of Swords here, I feel like that you're missing, definitely because of the 3. You're missing them. This is the heartache. This is the grief. This is that with the 3 of Swords being here. I don't know if it's like you got to make a decision on something, but it's like, okay, it's like they are with you with this decision that you have to make, and that it is going to bring that little grief in, that like that sorrow, that like really you heartache, and your heart hurts, and but there's a decision that you are making, and they are with you with this decision, of help guiding you into this, what the decision that you need to make. But then you got the Page of Pentacles here, and the Page of Pentacles is definitely that a messenger coming to you with like this financial blessing, if that's been like on I don't know what's been going on, but definitely tapping into whatever that decision is going to come your way, where it's going to benefit you financially, but open the door for this financial blessing to come through. What are you getting?
Glenda is I don't know. Glenda, this is I know it seems like yesterday. The pain, I'm feeling the pain. Your pain is yesterday, and yet it's not new. I mean, you've lost the kids But it seems like it's so fresh. I mean, it's like is this an anniversary of the loss, or there's some triggering event that's really making this come back to you right now? And is there an anniversary of your father's loss or your children's loss? Because I think that there's something coming in with timing of this, and I'm wondering what that is. Were these were twins? These were twins, yes. I shouldn't ask you. I should tell you.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because
These were twins.
right, because with
Your
the
card.
Two of Cups here is
Yeah.
it's being like that mirroring. They look the same,
Yeah.
and that whole authority
Yes.
with the King of Swords here. I mean, he was a smart man. Like,
Yeah.
OMG, like, really. Was he like not like super duper tall, but I guess that average height,
Mhm.
but like on it about the see the three of swords came up again. Like there is like
Because they
some
were triplets.
some
They were triplets, and
oh
two
wow.
did not survive.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Is there something have to do with like either like a legal type of an inheritance type of thing? Because the Six of Pentacles is up here too, and this is definitely, like that financial blessing or abundance. Is it something that are you dealing with about the finances or making a decision?
That's the father died when she was 5. Well, I don't, Glenda, again, I'm not connected to their spirits but I'm feeling a lot of energy around it. And I can kind of see the picture as it was created. But at the same time, the situation you're going through, it's going to take a while. This is not going to be over in anytime soon. This is going to just, you will persevere over this, keep pressing forward. Again, it's about the children, and this is going to be about the children coming back to you, the two that you've lost to the legal system. This is going to take a while. You got to work through it. There's obstacles in your way, but perseverance says you will get through this, and this will work itself out. The World card here is popping up, and which is telling you again that even though you cannot see that things are going to get good, things will turn around again. They will, but again, it's going to take time. That perseverance card is very clear about that. You have to change. There's some change that you must make, some changes you must make, some new way of thinking, a new way of doing something, and that's going to be required if you want to see a change in the status of where your other 2 children are. Then you need to make sure that you make changes, because there's a change necessary. Somebody's wanting you to make a change, therefore showing that as you make this change, that you are then capable again of parenting. And so again, as you persevere through this custody situation, you have got to do some changing. And again, do not expect it overnight. This is going to be a long process. This is not a quick and easy thing, but you have to be in control. And this is a warning card to you. Usually this is a good card because it tells you where you are, but this is a warning card. You have got to get your ducks in a row. You've got to be in control. You got to be in control of your life. You got to be in control of your issues around you. You've got to be in control of your emotions. You cannot allow yourself to fall apart and be emotional at a time like this. You've got to have total control. And again, that comes back to a new way of thinking, because what I'm getting is that you've been running on emotions, and emotions are not healthy for you at this point. What do you have, Shawna?
I was just about to say this, literally, because I hear Dad speaking like, you got to be smart. You need to be smart about this, and you need to think clearer, like that clarity that comes in. You know what I mean? So that's like this. It's like you blocking it and you allowing distractions. You know what I mean? But they want to see you win. They want to see you do well. They wouldn't have showed up. You know what I mean? Like being in this presence. And the first thing was the kids that popped out. So and then Dad right beside it. So
and then you have the Knight of Wands here. So the Knight of Wands is get moving, find a way to start making more money, find a way to get your finances in order, because that Knight of Wands is very clear. It's get moving when it comes to job opportunities, prospects. Find something, start making money. Again, doing things to change your dynamics. This is that change card. This is new. So it could be a new
Yeah.
job, a new opportunity, a new something, but you've got to find, if it's taking 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever it takes to get your finances in order, you get them done. And again, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Look at this. This is happiness. This is
Yes.
newness. And so again, this is where you're headed, but this is going to take time. Do not expect it to be overnight. This is it took a while to
No.
create the situation. It's going to take a while to get out of it. So even though you've asked for a reading with the kids and dads, the reality is that this is more of a reading about you getting your life in order and therefore getting back to being the parent that you want to be. And it means doing sacrifice. You have sacrifices to make. You got to make them. You have work to do. It's hard, but you can do it. It's going to take some time. It's not going to be quick. So keep that in mind and get to it. Put your nose to the grindstone and work through it. You've got this. Ultimately, the success is there and things are going to work out, but you have got to put the work in and you've got to change your mind. You've got to change the way you think. You must think differently. If you continue to think the same way you are now and you do the same things you've been doing, nothing will come of this. You've got to make changes.
Right. And it felt like I just got nudged on my arm to say, we with you. We are like, we are with you all the time. And it felt like I got like literally like a nudge on the back of my arm. Like, that's why I just started. I'm like, okay, I got you. I feel you. I get you.
Like a little kid saying, Miss Shawna, Miss Shawna.
Yeah, like say it.
Yeah.
I'm like, Don gotta finish first, okay? Let him finish. But they are always with you, okay? So don't think that they're not. And as I was wanting to say before, work through your grief, work through this, and use that as a part of healing. And you have to take care of self. I hear self-care is like mentally, physically, but like and emotionally, you have to really get back on thinking clear and thinking positive. All right. And be ready for this, or get on the move of this journey of getting better.
Super. Hope that helps you. You are not, again, know that this is going to take time. Do not put yourself under the pressure of immediacy, because this is not an immediate cure. This is not an immediate situation.
No.
When it comes to resolution, it'll take time. You need to do some inner work. You got to fix the problems that exist. You've got to make changes. And once you do that, things will start falling into place. You have our prayers and we will be praying for you. We'll definitely add you to a prayer list for that. So know that you're not alone. You are not alone. Okay. You're not alone.
Yeah.
So with that said, next is Yolanda, and I do not see a question for Yolanda. Yolanda, if you're still there, I don't know if it was a general or specific. And then after Yolanda is Wendy Yates. So as I wait for Yolanda, I do have Wendy's. Wendy's question is, what is the outlook for my...
Oh, she said general.
Okay, super. There you go.
Came in quick.
There you go. It was that wavelength. We were connected. For those of you who don't know, Yolanda has some serious... Quick.
She was like,
yeah. Yolanda has some serious skills. She has some serious psychic and other abilities.
Yes.
I don't know if I've told you this, Yolanda, but I'm sensing you're also... I'm sensing. Listen to this. I'm going to tell her she's empathic, and I'm saying I sense. How funny is that? So Yolanda, you are empathic, and so it's interesting how when I connect with you, Yolanda, the amount of the way in which you are very controlled. You are amazingly controlled, the way that you think, the way that the way you carry yourself, and the way you move forward. And so it's interesting how you can do that, because some empaths cannot do that. They cannot seem to handle and push back all the voices and all the feelings. And so do you use the gold? Do you use the gold protection, or how do you do that? I don't know, but it's great. The one thing I see for you, Yolanda, though, is that I see that you are again. I'm sensing that you are at a fork. You're at a fork where you're looking for something more. You're like, okay, I've developed, I've grown, and I'm at a certain level, but I want to take it a notch up. How do I do that? Where do I do that? How do I find that? And one way I would suggest to you is that you reach out and you start looking for some some group, but not so much group. I mean, group is yes, but but more importantly, I think you need to look for somebody who's teaching a higher level class on something. It's something, especially in the metaphysical world. I think you need to look for somebody who can take your skill set to the next level, because the doors are opening, but you're not sure what that means. And so you're like, okay, what do I do with this? And so what I would suggest is to start looking for some amazing online courses. Also, Yolanda, I'm sensing, I don't know for sure, because of course it's one of those things, but your mediumship is coming in more in tune now too. And so I can see I would say that you probably want to develop that, but and kind of make and hone that, because again, with that empathic side of you, that mediumship is kind of like a next level anyway, but I'm guessing that it's coming in. But the fascinating thing is exactly on point. Any suggestions or courses? If you're looking at mediumship specifically, if that's one of your areas that you're looking for, I'm just finishing. I'm in the middle of, not just finishing, I'm in the middle of the course with Darren Britton. He is an amazing medium in Scotland, and he does a class every now and then. He only allows 12 people in. So right now I have people in the class. We have people from Spain. We have people from Scotland. We have people from England, Ireland, Germany, and the US. And it's only 12 people. And it's very it's very not one-on-one, because we break out in one-on-one sessions. But the good part is that it's very hands-on, and he helps you to really hone and raise that level of mediumship. And it's worked for me, because last week when I was online, the woman's mother came in with her daughter, and and I was like, wow, this is amazing. So it came through. Today it didn't work so well for this lady here with the two daughters and the father, but it has whelped. So I would look there. If you're looking at, again, depends on, but there are great people everywhere. If you send me an email at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com, I can give you a list of some of the resources that me and our group uses to take us to a higher level as well. So go ahead and email me, and I'll get back with you and let you know, and give you some courses that I know the people that I've dealt with who have taken and have felt they were amazing. And this has been an amazing course for me so far, and I can't wait to see what else I learned from it. So keep that in mind. What do you see, Shawna?
Same thing you're saying. It was just like, I don't know what to say, but okay. That's that Knight of Pentacles. This is definitely something stepping your game up. This is elevating you. This is an opportunity for money. This offer of abundance coming through, to use your skills, use your gift. This is that discovery phase, finding your new gift. And definitely with the Page of Wands, definitely discovering this new gift and really tapping into it, and knowing, because you're looking up, so you know that it is something higher. It is something from from your higher power self, and to use that gift. Now you have the Four of Wands here, and celebrate it. Celebrate this gift, and share it with others. Now, of course, this is like surrender to spirit, allow spirit to guide you, so you can be more enlightened. Then what I always love when the Four of Wands is around, the Three of Cups comes up as well. That is definitely surrounding yourself with, like what Don was saying, with new people that that embrace those gifts, that will help elevate you and support you as well, and to surround yourself with people on that level, that new level, that now that spirit is literally opened that door, and you literally just tapped into it. Like, it wasn't by accident. This was already implanted in your DNA. This is now you just becoming more aware, and now it's like, okay, I don't know which way to go with this, but spirit is giving you that nudge to say, look, it's gonna work. And you're already working in it, and you don't even realize you're working in it. And now it's time to master it, and now it's time to understand it more, and to not be afraid of what you are going to be working with when it comes to mediumship. Trust me, I know I'm going through that my darn self about the mediumship. And at first it was like, wait a minute, it's like when we were at Tina's class, and first time sitting down in a little group, because she puts you in different groups, and I'm sitting down, I'm like, I wanted to be in a group with Don. Why am I not over here with Don? Or why is Don not sitting with me? Because this is like my mentor. I'm like, oh, I could feed off of him, and I'm like, oh yeah, I feel the same way. No, I got put out there in the wolves, and then next thing you know, I'm seeing like, actually, this started online. You remember when COVID was happening?
Yes.
And no one didn't go anywhere. This was
Right.
online, and that was
Right.
really pushing my skills, because you're not physical with anyone. You're just
Exactly.
speaking this through a camera, and I'm like seeing stuff, and I'm like, am I tripping? So, and I'm looking, I'm like, wait a minute, did anybody just see that person walk behind them, or just standing? Like, like with one woman, I saw this whole big ass wolf. When I say this was a big ass wolf, and it was behind her, and and that wolf is just looking at me, and I'm looking at him like, I don't want to be a damn attack. And then I just had to ask, I'm just like, do you realize you have a wolf behind? She was like, oh yeah, I'm part of this tribe, and da 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 da. This. I said, oh child, thank you, because I was gonna tell you to run, girl. But that's like, it was like, it got me out of my comfort zone. And then when I finally got into the class and doing it, and I'm just like, whoa, this is, I don't know how to take this. And yet, like, I'm afraid a little bit, but not afraid of what I'm seeing, but I just don't want to be attacked, And then a couple of days ago, it was like, like confirmation. Look, there's no such thing of a dark side of what you will find and what you see. Is what someone's intentions are, and what that comes with. And I'm just like, well, thank you for that. Now I'm not freaking out of the darkness. And a lot of times it can be a silhouette, and I don't see anything but energy, but I can feel who that person is, or what that person is wanting to say, or whatever. And when you didn't, with the other lady that we just did the reading with the two kids, that was the first thing that came out for me, and that was the first thing
Exactly.
I felt was the kids. So it's like, okay, I feel this gift. I bet not ignore it, because spirit will slap you upside your head if you ignore it. So please don't ignore it. I don't want to see a black eye on you, or your lips swollen, or your head hurting, your back hurting because you got the worst beating ever. And no, just embrace, not accept, but embrace. And that's the next thing to do. And there's people out there that will help you enhance that gift, So yeah. Miss Patty, hello, darling.
Yes. Hopefully, Yolanda, that gave you some direction, gave you some insight.
Yeah.
The most important thing is that embrace the gift as it comes, take it and run with it. And it's interesting because another thing is using your vocabulary, making sure that you're doing affirmative statements about your gifts. Because if you say, well, I don't know if I can do a mediumship, or I'm not the best. Well, if you keep saying that, it won't be. So you have to say, you know what, I am a medium. I am a medium. I'm going to do
You
this.
just gave me chills by saying that. Thank you, because I was trying to figure out what type of affirmations I need to be saying. And you just, boom. I love when we connect.
Exactly. Own it, own it, own it. Own it, own it, own it.
Yes.
Super. So, no, so unfortunately, Patty, we are almost finished. We have one question left, actually two, because I owed Kina a question, which I did not see her. So, Wendy, you are next. And Wendy's question was the outlook on her leg. What will come of it? And let me find it. I had it typed here. Wendy,
okay.
There we go. How's the outlook for my broken leg? And then after that, Kina, if you can share your question with me, because I do not recall seeing it. Let me know what your question is, Kina.
All right, Miss Wendy, with that leg, you're gonna be fine, child. Actually, it's going to, with your broken leg. This is the breakthrough that you have been. That is so whack. I just said the breakthrough, like you just did not break your
Broken leg breakthrough. That's
but this is This is something that you have been waiting on with the 8 of Wands here. This is a speedy recovery. You're going to be fine. Have patience with yourself. Okay, with the Temperance card that comes up, definitely have patience with yourself. Make sure you are taking care of self, making sure that you are filling your cup up. You got the Ace of, you got 3 aces, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So this is definitely self-care, making sure that you are keeping yourself positive, keeping yourself um, healthy, and okay, making sure that you drink plenty of water, okay, like keeping yourself hydrated. And with the Ace of Wands, this is definitely this new energy that's coming through for you with this self-care. Spirit is definitely saying be patient with yourself, with your body, with the healing process. Don't rush it. It's going to be a speedy recovery as you do the things that you are supposed to, making sure that you are not putting a bunch of pressure on your leg. I don't know if you're in a cast right now. I'm pretty sure if you're a broken leg, you've got to be in a cast. But not doing anything that's strenuous and that's making you just be super active. Just be patient with yourself, okay? And this will your leg will heal just fine, and it will be quick when it does. But patience, 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 patience. All right, and making sure that you are keeping yourself hydrated and healthy, and mentally, physically, and definitely spiritually. Second cast. All right. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but be patient with yourself. Allow your body to heal. Take this time to, write or do whatever that you need to do, but it's getting you to sit down. And it's kind of like forcing you to sit down and to allow your body to heal the way it needs to. But you need to stay positive and continue to keep yourself healthy through all of this.
Yeah, the thing that I got was most important is this is going to be a little. It's again, it's a journey. It's not over quickly. It said the cards are saying something around May, June for this to be healed and you to be whole again, which is nice. The other thing I see is that use this time to start something new. Use this time to put toward some new project, some new
Yes.
opportunity, some new effort. It's all going to work out in the end. You're going to be okay. You're going to be riding high again. You're going to be happy. But again, this is a process. It takes some time to heal. So again, somewhere around May, June timeframe, it should be you should be healthy and ready to move forward with things. There will be changes. It's going to have some ebb and flows, but as everything does, that just one day to the next. But go along with the changes. Be prepared for changes. Be prepared for surprises because little surprises pop up. But ultimately, it's going to work itself out. You're going to be fine eventually. And again, I'm seeing May, June timeframe. So that's about what I'm seeing there. Hopefully it helped you, Wendy. And our prayers are with you. We're sending healing prayers big time, as well as hopefully everybody here will be doing the same. So let's send Wendy and Liz both some serious help with prayers and healing energies. With that said, I think I was looking for Kina 123, and unfortunately I don't see a question from her. So I think we're pretty much done, Miss Shawna. For everybody else, thank you for popping in. I appreciate so much, and Shawna appreciates, of course, so much too, for you guys joining us. What's on the agenda for today, Shawna? What you gonna do once you get off of here?
Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna eat some food.
Say what?
Because the stomach like what? And then
I've been hearing you growling. I'm like, what's that noise?
Right?
Just kidding.
And I am going to finish up this chakra video. OMG. I didn't realize. I was like, maybe I should do 2 parts of it.
I like that.
Part 1 and then part 2.
I like that.
And finishing that and then posting that, because you know how YouTube is when it comes to uploading.
It takes forever.
Right. And thank you, my love. These earrings, I actually had got this at a festival. It was an art festival, and it's M&M Links, and they do all their work. I think they are like out of state in like Wisconsin or Minnesota. It's like one of them northern states. But yeah, I was drawn to that booth because of it's very similar to what I do when it comes into the jewelry making. They just didn't have crystals, but they do a lot of wiring and it just caught my eye, and I wanted to support them. And so, here's the earrings. I had Miss Patty's on for not Patty's, Miss Pam's on last week. Is that last week?
Mhm.
Yeah, Valentine's week. So I was rocking them, and everywhere I went, I had got great compliments on those earrings. Even at nighttime, I'm like, you can see them at nighttime. I'm gonna let her know that, child. Thank you, because they got a little sparkle in. So I'm definitely going to be finishing up that, doing some, that social media work. All the fun stuff when it comes to that. What are you gonna be doing when we get
I,
done?
well, first I'm going to tell you, Natasha, we are live on Wednesday evenings, starting at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and then we run for 2, 3, 4 hours. And then Sean and I are back up on Thursday mornings, and we start at 8 a.m. and Mountain Time, and we run. Now the Mountain Time changes because when we don't change in Arizona, so
Right, I was
messes
y'all
with
don't
them.
change nothing. We change.
Exactly. Everybody else changes. We don't change. So for us, it's a little different.
Right.
But anyway, so yeah, check us out. We're always Wednesday night, Thursday morning. You'll find us on the various social media platforms. And then yeah, to answer your question, I sat down now 2 days in a row, and I sat down with the camera, and I'm like, okay, going forward, shuffling my deck, starting to do my readings for the week for next week to get them out there. And I'm looking at the cards, and they're making absolutely no sense. And I'm like, okay, what are you telling me
Right.
here? And then I'd shuffle again, saying, okay, give me some clarity. And I'm like, this doesn't. It's like looking at a language I did not even know, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, this is crazy.
Wow.
And then I said, okay, well, should I
Mhm.
be doing this psychically then? Because I did psychic last week. I didn't do tarot last week. I did psychic for all my readings, and so tried
Mhm.
the psychic stuff, and I'm like, I total block for the last 2 days. And so
Wow.
I'm hoping that once we get off of here, I can sit down and get ready and come up with these, and the energy is here. But I'm telling you, folks, it is amazing when spirit wants to talk to you or wants you to be connected. You are, but when they pull that plug, it is shocking because you're like, wait a minute. It's like a
It's like
Superman
that
with a
fuzz.
kryptonite.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like that fuzz that comes on the TV at nighttime. Remember back in the day when
Yes.
uh
Yep.
what was it? The flag was showing, and after the
Yep.
flag, it
Yep.
was the TV had that
You
snow
got it.
stuff up. Yeah, it's like that.
You know.
Yeah. You like, damn it, let me wake up. Where the remote at? I thought I turned it off.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now the shows just keep going on and on and on until
Exactly.
you hear some infomercials, and then you're like,
Yep.
what the hell? Let me turn this
So
infomercial still come on.
well, I'll tell you
Who is
right
up
now,
at this time?
I can say right now, I'll take an infomercial because I was getting the fuzz, and I was like, I need something because and it was frustrating because I've not had that before, but for the last 2 days, a block, and it was good because last night though I went online
Yeah.
with Angie, as you know, and it came to life, and today, so whatever
Yeah.
whatever must have shook it out so now I'm gonna have to sit here and do my readings while I've got the energy, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna be calling
I
Sean.
know. That's what I was saying.
I can say I've been
I was
calling
saying
you
the
up and
same thing. I was
saying,
like,
"Get back
I
on
got the
screen."
energy. I know, right? Right? Get back on the screen. But yeah, I feel the same way. I was like, as long as I got this energy going right now, I might as well just finish this darn
Absolutely.
chakra stuff and
Yes.
with the breakdown. It's just a lot of information. And you just want to make sure the video is not like an hour long, but just getting, I'm like, man, I should have did part two.
Yeah. I tell you what, it's interesting too, folks. I mean, not to drag it out any longer, but it is interesting. Is that when you first sit in front of a screen or a camera like here, and you start talking, you're thinking this is the least intimidating thing possible because it's just a little piece of a device. But it is not.
Right.
All of a sudden, it's like,
No.
burp, you go blank, and you're thinking,
Yep.
it's funny when you sit in front of a person, it flows easier. But
Hmm.
when you sit in front of a camera, all of a sudden you're like, uh oh.
Right.
And
You know
so
how many
it is
times I had to
intimidating.
start all over on a video? I'm like, oh, did I not even say did I even say hello?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that the beginning, the introduction, and then you're like, damn it,
Yes.
start all over.
Well,
And you're like,
and
take two.
I do those daily downloads every day. I do a
Uh-huh.
recording, and I'll record a group of them, and I'll say, before I start the recording button, I'm like, this is for this day, and I'm telling myself what it is, and I focus, and then it's for that day, and so then I post it a week later or whatever, but it's for that day because I was already focused on that day. And when I do that, even on those, and I do the same thing every day. I'm like, hey, this is Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and this is your daily download. And all of a sudden it's like, hey, this is Don. And I'm thinking, I mean, it's like I do it every freaking day. So you think I would have it down, but no, it's like, hey, this is Don.
Right. It's always like, wait a minute. How am I getting tongue tied? This is why I know what to say, and why am I not saying it right?
Yeah, it's usually, how does it work? Pick a card between the numbers 1 and 3. And what resonates with you. Well, again, it's like all of a sudden I'll get stuck on something. I'll have said something just a little differently. I'm like, and then all of a sudden my head gets in there, and I'm like, I'm done. It's screwed. Yeah. And there you go. Delete. And even with the weeklies, when I sit there, I'm like, hey, this is Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Welcome back. This is your weekly reading for Aquarius. Well, it's so interesting. I just did it here, but earlier, like yesterday, I had 5 takes just to get through that. And I'm like, what the hell? It's the same thing. Yeah. So it is amazing how the energy really has to be there. And when it flows, it flows. And when it's not, it is just like a genie in a bottle. It is
just stuck. And then you're like, do I want to go outside? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do? And then you got to look. I'm like, I don't feel like picking up all this stuff, but let me just go outside. And then next thing you know it, they working on the roof next door. And this morning I'm sitting here meditating. I'm like, I'm so glad that this is at the end of this meditation. Spirit, I appreciate you, but I can't take all this banging, doggone, and you told me to listen, and that's all I hear. I'm listening. I heard a couple, and then that was at the end. Next thing you know, I didn't even realize I was out there meditating for an hour, like almost an hour. And I'm like, I was out there for that long. Okay. So, and this was no music this go around. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I haven't done this in a while. Right. And I'm like, yeah, let's thank you for the ending. Appreciate y'all.
Maybe the roofers were telling you it's time to stop meditating.
That's what I was like. I was like, okay, maybe you're telling me to get my butt in here and get ready for this live. So, yeah.
Exactly. Well, with that said, we're going to get out of here. Again, Shawna, it's been wonderful. Thank you so much. And wait, one more thing.
Yes, as always.
Happy birthday, Miss Angie. For those of you who missed it,
happy birthday.
Her birthday is Saturday, and so happy birthday, Angie. And I actually had Shawna get creative and create some pieces for her, and so Shawna has put them in the mail. Angie, they will be coming to you, and hopefully you will enjoy them very much.
Very soon. Yes. Yes. I'd be surprised if they said on the 25th, but child, they coming. They there.
They're on their way. That's the important thing.
They are cleansed and all that good stuff. It is ready for your energy, honey. But I'm super duper excited when you receive them.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So with that said, everybody have a great one. Anything else, Shawna, before we go?
Yes. Oh, don't forget to check me out on Tea Time on Mondays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I'm not going to get into all the other standard time zones, okay? Because I get confused with mine. Yes. So check me out there. I think we're on the 6th episode now. And I do the collective readings, and I, bless you with a little bit of self-care, all that, love stuff, and how to make sure you are tapping in and doing that work as well. It's just as important as the physical, but definitely doing that inner work and navigating with that. Check out my link tree as well. Divine Goddess Power 888. There it hooks you straight takes you to the links of my social media and to the website as well, where I have the intention crystal jewelry as well as the crystal infused skincare. And there you can also book services if you would like on the site. But you can either just drop me a hello somewhere up in there. And then check us back
Absolutely.
out on Thursdays here
Absolutely.
with my brother from another mother, and then
And my
definitely with
sister from
Miss
another
Angie
mister.
on Wednesday. Yes, yes. So happy birthday, Angie, once again this weekend. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see some beautiful pictures. If you follow her on social media, her celebrating that birthday of hers.
And some nice bunt cakes. We want to see the pictures of those bunt cakes. Yes, indeed.
What? The
The
butt
pictures of the
cakes.
bunt
You
cakes.
know where my mind went when you said that? I didn't hear the U in. I was like the UTT. That's what I heard.
That's a different kind of cakes.
I was about to say butt cakes. I was like, okay, Andrew, you better do them cakes, girl.
That's the after party event.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Lord. Let me get out of here before I get myself in trouble. Take care, Shawna.
Yes.
Have a great one. Everybody, bye-bye.
You too. Bye bye.